So I'm going to take that as assuming that you just clicked both of them on, and then we are now currently live.
Yes.
Thank you. Welcome everybody for Roll Hit Die's Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Due to situations, I am on location, so I am not at my computer. So that hence the bit of the issue to start with. Before we jump into tonight's game, I want to give my typical shout outs. We have Roll20, which is what's in the middle of the screen there, allows us to share artwork, share some situational awareness for our players, as well as um, be able to play with each other since some of us are in Texas and some of us are in Georgia. Also, we have Hero Forge is another shout out I'd like to give. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to create custom miniatures. If you subscribe to them, you can create digital miniatures that you can use in your digital games. And our other shout out is to GUI Cube. It is a world company who created a world in D&D style several years ago and has been expanded upon over the years by the community. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to GUICube.com. We do have two sponsors, but seeing as how I'm on location, I can't give you too much of word for what that is, but I will tell you first and foremost is W Energy. If you go to w.gg, you can find them. They're a good manufactured product that um, gives you energy and focus without the crash and the jitters. They have no sugar, no fillers. Yep, I'm trying to remember, and I'm hard to do so. Anyway, if you go to w.gg and you put in the code RollHitDie when you go to checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase. The other sponsor we have is Humble Bundle. They are a website that you can go to that sells books, e-games, and other software. Their motto is to try to sell you awesome content, but also donate to charity with that. And I did that backwards, but it doesn't matter. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, go to humblebundle.com. Use the same code RollHitDie when you check out. Lets them know where you heard about them from. Let's see. If you're watching us on Twitch, down at the bottom right-hand corner of the chat bar is our little bubble for chaos. You click on those points. It's currently not set up properly, and I'm going to have to do some changing as far as the titles and stuff are concerned because I wasn't home to do this. But you can collect points that you can spend to cause chaos in any of our games, different things at different times. Also, down below, you'll notice a little bio. That bio tells you a little bit about us, but it also has two links. One is Extra Life, and one is our website. Extra Life takes you to their link and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. The other one takes you to our website, and the main part is that you can go to the shop and get some swag based off our products, such as should be a little symbol at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, or anything from any of our previous games, like our Mutants and Masterminds or our Vampire the Masquerade, and so forth. Let's see. I think that's it pretty much as far as I'm concerned, so I'm going to go ahead and hand off to Rod so we can go ahead and jump into tonight's game.
Wow, you didn't give like Summer a shout out and a thank you for setting this all up for you.
Yes, my darling daughter Summer is helping us by being there on location, setting up the stream itself, and allowing us to go. Thanks, Rod. She will not speak, I'm sure. She's already spoke entirely too much live on the screens.
Thank you, Rod. I appreciate you reminding him. And thank you, Father.
I was trying to help you out as well since you said you weren't going to speak. Oh okay, I'll mute, and then I muted Dan. But one could argue that we should unmute you and mute Dan. There's an argument to be made there, but I'll leave that alone.
You know what, Summer? My character's name is Toshiro Yamamoto, or Motoyasu. You can play him tonight. I'll just go ahead and log off, and y'all just have fun.
I think are you actually at work? Because I heard somebody talking a little while ago, and I'm like, that sounds like work talk.
Well, let's see.
We cannot admit.
Okay. Of course you're not. You would not play a game on the
He would not be working on. He wouldn't be on the clock while he's playing games, right?
Right. The union might not be okay with that.
So let's see. You guys can't see me.
No.
There. I'm in a truck. And that's outside.
Okay.
So yes, I am currently sitting in a truck at work.
All right. Well, at some point, if you're like, all right, guys, I got to start driving this thing, hold on. if we hear car crashes, we'll assume they're part of your job and not you actually getting into an accident.
No. I'll mute the damn phone before that happens.
So let me open up. I think it's been what? Has it been 5 weeks?
It's been a while.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, our last session 5 weeks ago, December 4th. And then it was 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks before that. So
Holidays.
yeah. So I don't even remember what book we're playing. I don't know if you guys do.
Something from
I was being a slight.
Sell it softly or something.
There you go.
Snore softly?
Snore softly?
Backwards.
Okay, I like it.
Backwards. I don't know how these cameras work. Things might be showing up backwards. Operation Soft Cell.
Operation Soft Cell. Mm-hmm.
Where you are basically, you've been working for I just forgot that branch of the Delphi Council. The basic premise of the game.
Stormfront?
No. Stormfront.
Oh, no, not Stormfront.
Operation
Operation Ares, yes. Okay.
Right, as Ares agents, where you go deep undercover and learn whatever you can about the High Lords to pass that back. You were told, hey, we're going to use this to evaluate how Operation Ares works, yada, yada, yada. We want you to get in tight with Ryuichi Kanawa. And you guys went, sure, absolutely. This will not be
But then they didn't like the results.
What's that?
But then they didn't like the results.
No, I don't think we're there yet. They haven't said that. Now, you guys have murdered some Storm Knights. You only did it the one time, so I'm sure it's okay.
I just, it'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll all be well.
Self-defense. It was self-defense.
It really wasn't.
It was. They attacked us. We defended ourselves.
Sure, but defending yourselves and I put these two guys into the grave, slightly different. Slightly different.
I'll let my lawyer argue that for me.
Yeah, I'll make that NPC. I can tell you how it's going to go.
As long as his name's Bobby Cochran or something like that.
Yeah. And then, you were told get in tight with Ryuichi Kanawa, help him, yada, yada, yada. You all did so. He gave you a couple of different related missions on getting data and a number of things like that, testing out your skills. And eventually culminated in, I need you to plant this Stella from another potential invader. And when you do, attach this device to it so that when they invade, all their Stellae basically become Kanawa Stellae, and I can steal their possibilities and maybe, get a thing or two done. And you all did.
That's what they didn't like.
Well, yes. You then get back to, you did this out at sea. You get back to the mainland. You contacted your Eris contact and let him know what was going on. His name, you may recall, is Etoni Taga. By the way, the entire time I've been running this book, in my head I've been saying Etoni the Taga. He's great, but I haven't shared that yet, but that's been in there, so you guys can enjoy that for the rest of the book.
Oh, okay.
Or until you get him killed or whatever. I'm sure, you know what? That probably won't happen. I'm sure
that'll be fine.
He had said the information was vital, wanted to get you to a secure location so you could have an exfil, gave you a contact information, right? The contact would be Cheng Wai. He'll ask you if you could sit down and have dinner. With whom would it be? And the answer is 3 Zhang 4 Li. Good luck. I don't think the good luck was included as part of the answer. Although, actually, maybe it is. Now that I look at the quotes. So that's where we are. And let's have everyone roll that defeat test. Oh, hey, your timing is perfect.
What? Defeat?
No, Dan, I said that because it was right as Mark arrived, and the tone of my voice has just led right into it just perfectly. But I'm sure Mark was aware of that.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, the gang is all here. I was just giving a recap, Mark, since it's been 5 weeks. So I presume that you are all going to head to this extraction point.
I think that's what we
Yes.
agreed on.
Yeah, we were headed to the extraction point. And I have my last notes as the electric Yushi attack as we dock.
Yes, yes. And I think a couple of you actually speak Japanese,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Or actually, this would be
I have cyberware for that.
Chinese. And they seem to be excited that they've captured some Kanoa agents. So I'm going to move us to a different tabletop. I'll go here. I'm going to put you all there. And I should bring that other card over too with me before I forget about it. Assassin's Attack. That's going to be a weird one.
You've had 5 weeks to prepare for that. I don't think it's going to be a weird one.
I haven't looked at this thing in
Okay, it actually might be a weird one, but
I've looked at it, but it's been a couple weeks. But we'll see how things go. Who knows? Maybe these are the assassins coming after you now.
It's the assassins they've been looking for.
That's right. It's the assassins we've been looking for.
So here you guys go. Since they are clearly trying to do the right thing, you guys are going to be on the villain line. All right, we have finished Act 5. All right, is there anything else to take care of? I think that's everything, right?
Yeah. I'll be asking what the defenses stuff are because I can't do the multi-screen on what I'm doing.
All right.
So I'll apologize for that ahead of time.
Can I text you an image of it, Dan?
Oh, I saw it, but I can't have it up and go back and forth.
That doesn't help him. He's got the game screen up, and that's all he's got to get.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I saw it pop up, but like I said, I can't very well.
I get what you're saying. No, I was thinking I would text you like a photo, but you're saying you can't see the text and have the other screen open at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. Too bad it's not an iPhone where you could.
Well, I mean, I could slide Zoom out of the way. I guess you want to text it to me, yeah, but I was referring to the tablet I was using.
Ah, gotcha. No, I was going to send it to your iPhone.
Yeah, okay, you can do that.
I assume the number that I have would go to your phone.
Yeah, the one that you
texted. Dan's number. No, I'm joking.
555 555
BR 549
55
867-5309.
Is that a 770 or 706?
Hey, no, that's Jenny. How do you have Jenny's number? All right. There you go. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't, it doesn't.
That's Jenny's number in every area code, by the way.
It is.
There we go.
She gets around.
So, I prefer to be called a hacker. We are not. We don't have computer tests in a fight. Looks like the heroes will go first, and then when you guys start your turn as villains, you will all be fatigued. I need to drop that guy down a little bit. And you know what? Make that tiny bit smaller too.
What the hell? Oh.
So the heroes go first, and then you guys can be fatigued. Turn. Oh,
this is the beginning of Act 6. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
You are all under glory. That had happened in Act 5.4. All right, so yeah, I think we'd already figured out I was not able to ambush you.
Yes.
That part is sad. Well, they'll start out shooting and then close the distance to melee if they can. 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1 for each of you. So,
yay.
Mark, let's start with you since you're all the way to the left. I think a 10 is probably a miss.
It is indeed.
That's sad. Hoback, a 6 is almost certainly going to miss. Shimamura, I'm going to take the shock off your character sheet here. I believe
Oh, okay.
13 for Shimamura is against his dodge, a standard hit.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I started to open up your character. If anyone, I need to help Dan, not you. So standard hit, not tons of damage, only 13.
Okay, so I do take shock.
Yes, I'm afraid so. Zaotek. Ooh, 16 for Zaotek.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Ah, good hit. Well, we do like to hear a good hit. Ooh, 17.
Oh, that's a wound.
And 2
coming
shock.
at me. And 2 shock.
Gotta start the new year off right.
Apparently. You know what? I will take it.
Okay, it's early. May as well.
Yeah.
And for Toshiro, an 8 is going to be a miss.
I believe so.
Yeah, it looks like your defenses start at 11 and go up. All right. So Zalotek took a wound and 2 shock, and now you can all press the fatigue button, and then it will be your turn. The approved actions are taunt and trick. So do we have any taunting and tricking that anyone wants to start with?
Yeah, we might.
Well, I was going to try to trick one of them, the one that shot at me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also going to put up awareness for everyone.
Okay.
So I'll do this on my trick since it's the lower number.
I did say they were shooting and then kind of pulling their Tang Dao as they move into melee.
Yeah, and yes. So that is a 10 on the trick, which is just a standard.
Yep.
So I will make him vulnerable. And on awareness, hold on, I have to find it again. That's also just going to be a standard.
Okay.
So that is +1 to everyone's physical defenses.
Yep. And let's see, you're concentrating, so I will give you that headache.
Okay.
Except put it on the wrong character. All right. Then I believe you're done. Who's next?
I am done.
I'm going for some trick on. I want to cast slow on mine and trick. Who's next to me?
Which actually this should be there.
I'll trick the one on Hobeck. And I'm going to use my alteration because it's lower.
Okay.
And -2 for doing 2 things. Okay, so the slow, that is I'm 2 off. Doggone it, I'm 2 off of an outstanding on him.
You were slowing the one on you, if I think you said right.
Yeah.
I'm not it's been a long time.
That's all right. I'll take good on that. So he is going to be his speed is decreased by 50%. He cannot run, and he's stymied.
I do not like stymied.
And on the trick, I am a point higher, so I have a 17 trick, which is a good on 2 off of an outstanding on him too. So he can also be. You want Hobeck? You want stymied or vulnerable?
Vulnerable's fine.
Okay, there you go. And I'll take my card.
Yep.
I'm just going to biodensity.
All right.
No modifier, so that should be it. Yes.
That's not so good.
No, not at all.
Taking the the shock, or we're gonna go for it?
You know what? Think I'm going to. What do I got? I got 3 possibilities there.
That looks accurate. Yeah, 3.
All right, so let's see if I can drop that somewhere on this damn map. There we go. Do you see that? Did it drop? Nope.
I did not, but if you want, oh no, I can't get to your hand. Otherwise, I'd steal it from you. It's not letting me.
Okay, well.
I can steal it from him and then drop it.
Yeah, why don't you just accept his steal? That might be easier for you, Dan.
Let it go.
Let it go.
All right, off ability. No modifier. What was my last roll? 2?
2. You rolled poorly.
Poorly.
Yes, I think that's 2.
That's better.
What does that end up being? Shit.
22.
22.
2.
All right.
I am not super familiar with biodensity.
Let's see. Standard is a 10.
So you're outstanding.
So I'm outstanding,
Okay.
so it means my toughness is increased by 3.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All right. I believe we have Holbeck and Zolotek left.
Yeah. So they came to melee with us. So can I attack 2 of them? The one on me plus one other?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Guys are all getting off the boat. It's probably possible.
All right. Then I will attack 2. If I can attack the one that's...
Yeah, you and Shimamura. I know.
That's fine. All right. So I
Do you
will
have
just...
Whirlwind yet?
I do have Whirlwind.
Ooh, are you all out attacking?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd want to take him out.
I'm gonna do that without the anyway. I'm just gonna put in the +2 because of the fact that they're vulnerable. That looks like a hit.
That is a standard hit.
Well, I'm doing 18 points of damage.
All right. They will each take a wound and 2 shock.
All right.
Ouch. They did not like it.
And then I will taunt the guy that has closed upon me, and I'm going to bless Dex.
Okay. And they also become stymied up because I use Great Axe.
Lame.
So,
one off the outstanding. Did you? Oh no, you have.
I've got I can multi-action.
Yes, you can.
Yep. Jim, what is your little? Your minus is -3 or 4 for being targeted by a
4.
-4.
Yeah.
+6 to 16, 22, 18. So you get +1 for a minute. Everyone else will get +2 for a minute. Or
this is what stat is this? Dex?
Dexterity.
Okay. Man, times like this, don't you wish you didn't suck so much, Jim?
I'm perfectly fine with it.
I will stay with the good and make him very stymied.
Hey, Rod, can I get you to do me a favor before we go much further?
What's that?
Can you, I don't know, possibly give somebody else the ability to mess with my cards?
With your cards? No. With the cards, no. Unfortunately, that's not an ability the GM can grant. I could let them work your character sheet.
If you drop them to the tabletop, we can mess with them.
Correct.
Yeah, but it wasn't letting me drop them to the tabletop.
In this case, then, Jim, do you want to steal them all and just pass it to me?
Yep, that's fine. I'm just making sure I know where the bottom of mine are.
Yeah, because I was trying to move a card into the
pool and it won't let you.
Yeah, well, I mean, it lets me move it around, but it won't let me put it in there.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just gonna have to steal them one at a time there, Dan. So just
there it goes. Wouldn't let me do it.
And Robert, what success level was your awareness?
1, the standard. Okay. So it was a +1.
Alrighty, thank you.
Ah, Jesus. Okay, yay, joy. I'm trying. I'm trying, Jim.
No, it's fine. I just hit it on all three, so I didn't know if it would pop up 3 times and you could just hit yes on all three.
It's just the screen I've got apparently is not even letting me get to the allowing me to allow you to take it from me because it's on the bottom of the screen.
Ah,
Come on now, dang it. All right, well, never mind. I tried. Sorry, I don't mean to hold anybody up.
You're good.
Let me try to drop it to the table.
But I think everyone else can pull a card because I think we're done.
Yeah, and anyone who taunted or tricked can draw, and the rest of you can pull. Yes, that is correct.
All right.
And I clicked steal on Jim's hand, but I don't think Jim saw it yet.
I did, and I didn't know if it was you or somebody else, so I'm gonna.
That was me.
Okay, because I closed it so that it went away.
Well, maybe I can do it this way. All right, Jim, try to steal those again.
Um,
I'm gonna reload. Maybe that'll make a difference. All right, looks like it's working.
yeah, it is. All right.
And then you can just pass them to me instead of me stealing. Is probably faster.
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna steal those possibilities too, since you just have them.
Should make sense.
All right, so I'm closing that out.
And then when we pull cards, I'll just put it on the table so that you and everyone can see it.
All right, I'm coup de grace is what I was gonna pull.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right.
All right.
Because I'm actually playing this on a Kindle of all things, so.
Gotcha. No worries. You want to send those to me then, Jim?
Yep, working on it right now.
Transfer one and then load up all the others in the little box. Right, so that we don't have to do them one at a time. Yeah, that's much faster.
Yep, I had to change my display to show names rather than small because he was stacked on top of you.
Oh yeah, I usually just I grab the mouse button and scroll down to zoom, make it a little bit smaller, and then it doesn't stack. All right, I think we're good.
Yep.
All right, and you said the coup de grace. Well, I mean, you said coup de grace, but I'll say it correctly and put out the coup de grace for you. Now our Canadian player's not here. It just makes him happy, I know. Deep when he knows someone has said coup de grace. All right. I believe that gets us to the end of that first round.
Mm-hmm.
Anything? All right. Facts are a stubborn thing. Ooh. This sucks. All hero tests are disfavored. The villains
Well, that's them.
first and are up.
Oh.
That's why I said at first I was like, oh yeah, haha. Oh no. So I'm like, that's terrible.
I will go ahead and just try to finish off the two I'm on.
Yeah, all right. Do not like this at all, Sam. I am.
And I'm up.
Yes, the card is a little blue pill. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
I appreciated the chuckle. I saw you, keeping it there, but I did appreciate that someone knew what I was talking about.
So it's going to be outstanding.
Yes. Jeez.
There you go.
23 is 2 wounds to this guy here in front of you. You know, 2 wounds is a lot. Like, that's a awful lot.
That's going to be a disfavored soak roll too.
Yeah, I mean,
That he's also forgetting his stymied on.
I didn't. But 2 wounds and 4 shock taken. And he also gets stymied again.
Again. Yes.
And the second guy, 27 is Delta 14. Not enough to put him down. Unless somebody changed you that coup de grace.
I mean, if you want to use it, use it.
Sure. If it's a delta of 14, I may as well.
Right? You're at 27, his toughness shows us 13, so 14.
Yep.
Yeah.
So here, I will trade him this adrenaline.
Yep, I've discarded the coup de grace.
And then I will add a bonus dice.
All right, I'm gonna try to soak that. All right, it was. I mean,
Valiant effort.
yeah, you gotta go for it.
Wasn't even close.
No, it was not. He is currently now very stymied and has 3 wounds, and is probably no. He is not long for this world.
Wait, his new damage was 37. How many wounds did he just take?
More than he was able to. He's dead.
Nice.
He's dead, Jim.
No, he's at a defeat test.
Yeah, and then you
Right, and then he rolled the 0.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Jim.
I didn't see part. Jim
Yeah.
is dead. Why'd you do that, Jim? How could you?
Somebody attacked me. I don't know what you want me to do.
Somebody is attacking you.
Jim, you do you, okay? Don't
Yeah.
worry about the naysayers.
I'm going to taunt the 2 people here.
Oh, defend and maneuver. I did forget to mention the thingies.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm trying to move stuff around to see if I can find it.
No,
I get a second one for free. Oh yeah, what the heck? Let's bless strength at the same time.
I'll take that.
So I'm gonna roll the
if
taunt.
we've done that before. The coup de grace might still be on the table.
Well, I mean, someone was excited about going.
He knows his limits as a faith-based caster, and so his likelihood to actually affect me is so low. It's just
So I've got the -2 in now because I'm targeting 2.
Yep.
Boop. Oh, that's kind of a good starting roll.
Yeah, it is.
It is not terrible.
Especially when you're also up.
Mm-hmm. Last roll was a 21. So I have a 17 on those taunts, which I think is now outstanding.
So I assume this guy, who's already very stymied, is also going to become very vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy becomes very vulnerable, and they're both disfavored.
That'd be correct, but they're still disfavored too. And as far as strength, as the strength goes, 16, 26, everyone gets a +2 for a minute.
Would have saved the card.
Yeah, but he doesn't usually bless strength the second round, so that's why I was like, I'll just keep going.
It was being up that kind of helped.
Fair.
If you're up, yeah, you can go for it. All right.
Yeah.
So we're up.
We are.
Okay, cool.
So we have Ed, Toshiro, Shimamura left.
Yeah, I'm going to, I guess, attack the one that's on me and cast telekinetic strike at the same time. Where's the damn minus sign? There it is. I don't even know what I rolled. What was it, 11?
11 total so far. And you're up.
Sorry, your total is an 11. Your roll was a 9.
All right, and you say we're up. with me. I do apologize. Submit. Last roll. This roll is a 9. And submit.
You got a +8 bonus.
Your telekinetic strike is probably some level of success.
Telekinetic strike, is that a 20 on that?
20 total.
All right. So yeah, that'll be an outstanding on that. Quit moving. There we go. My unarmed combat is a 19.
A 19 to hit him.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good hit.
Okay, good.
Was your 19 including the +4 for him being very vulnerable?
It was not.
So a 23 is outstanding.
All right. So outstanding. Where's my bonus? The hell. Bonus dice 2.
Afraid so.
All right, and you said his toughness is 13.
Yeah, 13.
Which, if you want me to turn that feature off where you have to enter the toughness, I can do that for you this evening and just do the math myself. That helps you.
Oh yeah, I can see if I can do that.
I can.
Thank you. Did that work?
You rolled it on telekinetic strike, is why, not on your weapon
okay.
damage.
What is your weapon damage?
Well, let's see. It's 17 plus 2. No, 17 total. Just before I roll.
So a 17 plus your roll of 8, 10, 27. So a 27 is going to be 2 wounds, 4 shock. He's not going to try soaking because he's disfavored at the moment.
All right.
All right. Mark, Robert, either of you like?
Since we all took fatigue last round, I just want to go and clear that out. So,
You're soothing?
I'm going to relieve pain.
Okay. Psychic soothe.
Yeah. So that's the base level.
And you're up.
Don't forget you're up.
That's right. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, it's the right thing to do. And if I don't, Mike will.
Pretty much.
So I may as well do it and get credit for being a good guy.
Okay, actually, this is an outstanding, so everyone heals 4 shock.
Oh, is the DC is only 8? I thought it was a 10.
Yep.
It's only an 8.
It's an 8.
Okay, and you didn't adjust the skill to account for the +2, so that's a shame. So everyone heals 4.
Actually, I thought I did.
In which case, you might be 1 off the outstanding, and they'd only heal 3 shock if you have the plus in there. But 11 looks like a pretty low number.
Yeah, because my
Oh no, you do have it in there.
Yeah, it is, because my telepathy is my lowest skill.
Yep. All right, so everyone then
So 3 instead of 4.
Instead of 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. That was not terrible. Mark, what have you got?
Do I have a targeting issue if I try to hit them with the 2 guys next to me with slow?
Yes. What do you have a pistol?
No, slow, a spell. If that's the case, then I don't want that.
You already
yeah,
slowed.
dog. I want to but I want to get an outstanding result and make them lose their turn.
Seems like overkill. Let's see.
But if I'm going to have a targeting issue.
No, you wouldn't, because it's targeting willpower, not dex.
Okay.
I would just consider slowing somebody else, because this way maybe you make those guys lose their turn and you're not duplicating the effects on these 2. But
all right. Well, then I'll slow. So the 2 guys over here on Zolotech and Tashira are gone?
No, the one that was in front of Shimamura is gone.
Okay. That's 4. I'm gonna take a stab at getting all 3 of them.
-4 brain salt, but you are up, so you'll probably be okay.
I am up. That's a good start.
It's a very good start.
That's actually outstanding on the number, I think.
Yes, but did somebody load glory?
I was about to, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I'm hoping somebody's got
Not in there.
yeah, not even close. I mean, yeah.
If we had the cards,
I do have the cards. I don't have the
it's
cards
not
in
the
my
glory.
pool yet.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, so they lose their turn. So on slow, they are now 75% of speed, no running, and they lose their next turn.
And you're doing it to those 2 guys and one of these others over here.
Well, everybody's slowed now. The guy that was on me, I slowed last turn.
I
And
thought
now
you
the other,
put 2 guys last.
Oh no,
time.
he just did the one in front
He
of him.
just did the one.
no,
He
just
tricked.
the one.
Oh,
He
okay.
tricked the one in front of me. He didn't.
Yeah.
Slow him.
All right, so I'm just going to put that there to remind me that they don't get a turn. Ugh,
So-
that sucks. So, see, Mark, I gave you a good idea tactically. I hope that doesn't hurt your worldview.
It was my idea. You just told me that I wasn't going to have a targeting issue.
No.
Which is-
I said you should go for the other guys instead of overlapping the results on the same guy. I said you'll get more bang for your buck. And then you went, okay. So, sometimes DM
I
should
believe.
give advice.
I believe in you, Rod. You gave him good advice.
Sometimes the GM should give good advice. It keeps players wondering.
Don't compliment him, Mike. He'll expect it all the time.
Not from this table, I won't. Not a chance that'll ever happen. All right, I believe that was everybody. So nobody defended or maneuvered. All right, it is my turn.
You put a hero in the pool for me, please.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that.
And can you guys hear that noise behind me if I'm not talking?
I do not hear this.
No.
But, me not hearing.
Okay.
Sounds like a 50-50 proposition.
All right, so I have this one guy in front of you, Mark. He realized that he needs to swing at you with all his might. He is currently, what is he, stymied?
Yes, just stymied.
Does the slow give him any other penalty other than the speed?
All I've got is stymied on that one. Stymied and speed, no running.
But the stymied, he's stymied for 3 friggin' turns. Ugh.
Yep.
If that keeps on.
Oh, does he get stymied from the slow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then he should be very stymied because I attacked him.
Over here?
Oh no, you're right. You're right. I killed the other guy. Never mind.
So when the other guys get their turns back, they're going to be stymied.
So, all right. So this will take. Turn. And.
Unless you're putting juice on it, that's not enough.
I know.
Okay.
These guys, yep, that's not. All right, well, that sucked. But that did get us to the end of that round. Things are not looking good for the home team. The home team is them. For our third round, okay. Any character may withdraw from melee once this round without becoming vulnerable. They will go first, and after that, you guys can be fatigued again. That does not seem like a terrible idea. Because closing in melee is not a good idea. So, yeah, they will begin to kind of scatter so that they are not getting, multiple attacks from one guy again, because that was stupid. I don't like it at all.
They didn't know. They had to learn.
Yeah. So I'll have to swing these Kyogos up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. Let that stymied on. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to hope I get lucky and 2 of them hit. It seems unlikely, but, you know. All right, so the first guy for you, Ed. Mark, I think a 10 is going to miss you.
It is indeed.
Hobeck. Ooh, 18. What level hit is an 18 for Hobeck?
Standard.
Mm,
Well, I've been. Somebody gave me extra decks, and then somebody else gave me extra defense.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Kiwamura is a miss. Otech, I think an 11 is a miss. And I forgot to shoot at Toshiro because I shot at the wrong guy, but it's fine. Well, that's some. All right, group action is intimidate and trick. Why don't you all press that fatigue button for me?
All right.
And it is your turns.
now I'll wait.
Oh, I hit it twice. Okay. Since Trick is one of our approved,
Yes.
this guy is bad off. I am going to go on and trick these two.
Which two?
Oh, sorry. I thought I.
But I turned and looked down at the
there and there.
Okay, 2 in the middle. Got it.
2 in the middle. And so I'm just doing that. 14. To make them a little bit more. This should have been up there. I forgot to move it. I'm just going to use that to get it up to a 15.
But their trick's only a 9.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I closed it out. But I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so that is a good success. And thank you for telling me. I had closed out that window and I forgot.
No worries.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, so that's a good success.
Vulnerable?
Yes, I wanted them to be vulnerable so that Hobek can, like, just whirlwind of destruction through
No,
everyone.
you get one of them. That's why I said they were spreading out.
Yeah.
Because of that, I attacked 2 people twice, and then I do it again. They're like, this is dumb. We're not staying still for this. The card gave me I can get out of jail free. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No. They may be dumb, but they're not that dumb.
I totally understood the tactic.
Thank you. But I mean, vulnerable. As long as they don't go first next turn, that'll work.
I'm going next. Ha! I charge this guy.
Oh,
with
okay.
my whip, and then I'm going to intimidate that guy.
Hope springs eternal.
Yep.
I'm out of tea.
Woohoo! Because my defense is better if I'm in melee with them.
I don't think 11 is gonna get
on the intimidate. At least got a standard on that, which is going to be a make him vulnerable.
Okay.
And it's going to be a plus 4 more to a 15 against his melee.
Well, yes, that is a standard hit.
Well, he'll like the. Does he like 12?
Do I like it?
Mm-hmm. 12 damage.
He'll take a point of shock.
He'll take an extra. He'll take an extra point of shock because of the red thorn whip.
Okay, so he takes 2 shock.
Haha. Because it's painful.
Understood.
There you go.
All right. Not that I can see the actual layout, but I will move up to the closest one to my character.
Yep.
I'm going to swing at him, and I guess the one that's...
They've all spread out. There's no way to melee 2 of them.
I know, but I can try to intimidate one of the ones. Let's say whatever one's closest to zero cool.
Sure.
So. What do we got? It's hard to read. Sorry.
16 total.
What was that?
16 total on the bone spurs.
Which is going to be 18 because he is vulnerable.
All right. So.
Good hit. So 1 bonus die of damage.
All right. As far as the intimidate is going to be 4 points lower than the 3 points lower than the hit. So it'll be a 15 on the hit. Intimidate. So it's a good.
You said intimidate is 3 points lower.
Yeah. So it'd be what?
So a 13.
Well, yeah.
+2 because the guy's vulnerable.
Yeah, that's right. So it'd be a 13. So it'd still be a good, right? And
Yeah.
you got an 8.
All right, so he can be very stymied because he's already very vulnerable.
All right, and you said that was a good hit.
Yeah.
I submit. I guess that worked. 25.
25 is a lot. That is 2 wounds and a whole lot of shock. I do not wish to take that.
Too bad.
He's actually going to go down. Oh my gosh, he survived.
Oh, we're 1 for 1?
1 for 2.
1 for 2? Oh, 1 for 2. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking 1 and 1. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, 1 and 1.
Oh, and I need to draw a card, so.
Intimidating, yes. All
right.
Does that just leave Jim and Mark to go? I'm doing this right? If I'm looking at this.
Sounds right.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right. I will come up and attempt to finish my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was debating whether or not I also wanted to intimidate, but that guy's already.
They're all pretty conditioned up.
They are, so I will just finish my guy because, you know. And he.
Did somebody play this drama?
I just drew the drama.
I got it.
I don't know how I was able to draw the drama, but that's what I just did.
And that is vulnerable on them?
Yeah, very vulnerable.
Yeah, that's always nice.
Disagree.
Well, that's a standard hit for 18 points of damage.
18 is not insignificant. I believe that is actually a wound into shock.
Yep.
And he is already wounded. Actually, yeah, he is already wounded.
I believe he's 3 wounded, but
no, he's only taken 1. The other guy that you had dealt 3 to had like 1, and you dealt 3 more.
yeah, okay.
This guy is just gonna suck it. So he takes a wound, and the shock KOs him.
Hey, look, that's how I don't kill him.
All right, well, that's a bummer. I think just you're left, Mark.
I'm gonna throw Scrambler up. Probably should have opened with this, but better late than never.
We'll see how the fight ends.
Hang on a second.
Sure.
Let's see. The target number on Scrambler is a DN10. So I'm 2 off of an outstanding, and I need to hit outstanding. I'm gonna throw my idea down there that's treated as an up because I am artificial intelligence. I'm gonna submit that. My last roll was an 18. There we go. So I have successfully erased. I gotta see if it's just me or if it's everything for the last hour. Or for an hour. Oops, wrong book.
Caster's video voice completely erased. Duration increases to last hour.
Yeah.
Oh, so it goes back in time to scramble stuff?
It's me.
Captured video voices become blurry and identifiable. Such devices from smart ammunition, augmented reality are negated. Range increased to 100 meter. Caster video and voice are completely erased, and duration increases to an hour. Last hour.
I think that's supposed to be to last an hour. Which they missed duration, and then the increase is to end last hour.
Yeah.
Be a typo. Hey,
probably.
Hey, not a big surprise. Okay, good. Yeah, because the duration is normally 10 minutes, not the previous 10 minutes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So you have the next hour of scrambling things.
Yeah, so, nobody's going to have any record of us doing whatever we do.
After this.
From this point forward.
Yes. Yes.
We didn't kill the guy. We haven't killed anybody.
One guy died.
Did we kill the first guy?
Yeah.
It was an accident.
The second guy made his defeat test. Otherwise, he would have been dead too.
It was an accident? Is that like
an accident?
AX?
Sure.
Accident?
It was, in fact, an accident.
All right, I'm going to dock both of you a possibility for that.
Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
I was just clarifying his pun.
I know, but it was still bad.
Yeah, it wasn't punny at all.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty sharp.
It was Mark's pun. All right. I believe that's all of you. Those of you who intimidated and tricked have already drawn cards, I believe. Everyone has pulled a card. Dan, what are you pulling? The drama?
Has somebody already pulled a glory?
Yes.
Then yeah, I'll do if I already got the hero out, I'll do the drama.
Yep, you already have the hero out. So you now have adrenaline, hero, and drama.
Excellent.
So
maybe it'll work.
You know what? I'm going to make these a little smaller. They're just taking up too much damn space. There, that's better.
It could be my screen.
All right, those 3 cards that other people, somebody else had given me.
Like my screen's like an 8x11, maybe 8x10.
Yeah, it sounds like a problem. All right, the heroes, those guys will go first. And they become stymied at the start of the round. And then taunt and trick are approved. And after they're done going you guys will all flurry.
They are done.
Pretty much. There's only 2 of them conscious. And they're both slowed. They can't run. But there are some like windy streets and stuff, and it does specifically say that they have smoke pellets. So they're going to throw those smoke pellets.
Slowly.
Yes, and the 2 of them will try to stealth away. This is probably going to suck.
They are stymied.
I know. One of them is stymied. The other is...
They're very stymied. Because I stymied everybody.
But you got the lost to turn effect instead. Are those
stacks?
Yeah.
I believe it is. I could be wrong. Good could stack with standard, and outstanding just...
Look, those guys should have just stayed in bed.
Probably.
I could agree with that. Yeah.
I would, because it's stymied for 3 rounds. I think the loses the next turn is only affecting the next turn. So I would tend to give that to you. Now, their smoke pellets give them a +2 as they're trying to do this. Oh,
That +2 Doesn't offset their stymie.
The stymie is built in. You see that -4 underneath the +2?
Well, aren't they? They're already stymied because of the card, and I stymied them for the slow. Does that not stack to very stymied?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
why the
it's got the
stymie
4 on
is
there.
-4.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed. I'm sorry. I was fixated on the +2 being there. Like I don't want to see that at all. I don't want it there. I missed the -4 below. My bad.
Um, so this guy, he's got a possibility left, so he's going to try to spend that because, he wants to get away. Ooh,
Wow.
money.
He really wants to get away.
And this guy's got a 14. How did the 20 and a 14 do against our fines, gentlemen?
You need us to roll the fine or just
What's that?
We're rolling.
yeah, we rolling for it.
No.
Oh, then I'm sure it beats our fines.
Who's that?
I have a
What?
13.
Who? Huh?
That's it. Does anybody have a 14 or higher? If so,
I have a
that guy has
13.
not left the battlefield. Okay.
Nope.
So you hear some noises, and there are a couple of things probably disturbed, plates, etc. So they may have each gone different directions into different sewers. But there's like 3 manhole covers, and there were only 2 of them. So it's like, they obviously did some sort of 3-card Monty to get away.
Yeah, I just kind of yell at in Japanese something along the lines. Yeah, bitch, you better run.
Oh, that's okay. They're Chinese, so they have no clue what you said.
I don't care.
All right.
They all look the same to Toshiro.
So
Hey.
there you go. I'm going to pick these cards back up for you.
I might take offense to that.
You should.
Or Toshiro will anyway.
Yes. And then we have 2 guys who are unconscious. You guys doing anything about them, or are we just kind of headed on our merry way?
Yeah, loot the body.
I mean,
Uh,
they're wearing their iron gosukus, and they have the electric tang down.
Any ID or anything on them?
No. I mean, not like hard copy ID. They all have phones, but you don't have the biometrics to open their phones.
Yeah.
I could hack their phone.
And I don't think any of us have the ability to wear into their iron goods, whatever that
We'd
is.
have to grab them and they'd do it, and that's all biometric anyway. And
Yeah.
Does it look
So,
like they have any kind of
leave
memory
them.
built into their suits?
No, just a standard iron gosoku.
Okay.
All right.
So, yeah,
Just leave
I think
them
we
lying
should
where
just
they're at.
leave.
Yeah.
I won't leave their weapons close by, so
Well,
take their.
are we on the docks?
You're pretty close to them, yeah.
All right. Do you want to keep their weapons or throw them in the water?
I'm taking the the guy that's who's unconscious from you. I'll take his tang down. And then throw his gun into the river or ocean, whatever it's called.
All right. And we taking the other one?
I'm not worried about taking it. I'm just not leaving it next to him.
Oh, I guess that's what we do. We got to bugger out of here.
Let's leave his weapon and just throw the ammunition away, because I mean, we're on the same side at the end of the day. But whatever.
Leave the ammo. Screw the gun.
Okay. I mean, it's more expensive to. You got to spend the money.
Well, that's what he gets. I'm wounded.
I can fix that.
Yeah. Well,
Would you
we
like
should
me to
move
fix
away.
that?
We should move away from here, and and then fix it.
We'll have a limited amount of time, so don't move too far away from here.
Mm-hmm. I'll agree. Da, da, da.
You have a wound?
That is correct.
Not anymore.
Woohoo! Take that. I'm gonna find this Chang Wei guy. Chang Wei.
Yeah, well, he's in a different town. You'll have to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not a different town, just a different part of the city.
Oh yeah.
Guangzhou. So you have to get to the kind of the southern part near Juxia.
Go a taxi.
We got any wheels?
Not unless you brought any with you.
A taxi.
Do you have a contact card?
No.
You should all clear your shop, by the way.
Oh,
Uh,
let me do this before you.
You are famous,
do.
Mike, if I
Yes,
recall.
I am.
So you could always go get, right? The
Oh.
card.
Yes,
You
please.
forgotten about that.
Oh, I have not. But once per act, we just started.
Okay.
Or we could just use the phone and Uber.
Yeah. Or is there a bus that takes us that direction? Because there's a lot of us. I don't think we're all going to fit in the same car. With a
Uber
driver.
XL.
Something
Okay.
you can use, Mike.
Woohoo.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So the good news, you can get to where you're going, not much of a problem, but that does get us to the end of a scene. So while you guys are doing that, Dan, I need to ask which cards you want to get rid of. Looks like you have two heroes: a drama, adrenaline, coup de grace, and glory. Which one of those would you like to drop?
Well, we already have somebody else already has a glory, so I'll just go ahead and drop the glory.
Okay. And which one of those would you like to recycle?
Let's try to recycle the adrenaline. See if I get anything good out of it.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for others to everyone to be like, yeah, they're good with their drops. But nobody's gonna want most cards. Well, drive offensively. I know Mark likes that one.
I do like that one, but mostly when I'm playing Darby.
Yeah. I mean, Shima can't drive, so there's, or doesn't drive.
Yeah, I am going to recycle my Maelstrom as well. So.
All right. So all these cards are going away. Now that gets recycled.
Yep.
And that gets recycled. The adrenaline. Assume no one's taking that. For you, Dan, I have drawn. What is that? Oh, a reconnect. So your adrenaline turned into a reconnect.
Yeah, well, I mean, somebody could probably use it.
Odds are Mike.
Odds are yes.
Or Jim, because it's Jim.
Or me.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen the Law of Malcolm in about 2 years, actually, now that I think about
It's been a while.
It's been a very long while. You know what? It's because Jim is like running interference for you.
I'm
Is
good with that.
the law of Malcolm just bad rolls like me?
No, the law of
very early on, the first time in a game session, like every first time in a game session where Mark or Gavin would create a contradiction, they disconnect.
Yep.
Like, you know what? I should be fine. I don't create many contradictions. Bam, disconnect.
Yep.
And it was pretty consistent. It was fun.
How it works.
All right. I assume you're all good now.
For a minute, second meal's gonna land over there in just a minute.
We're good now.
Cool.
You know what? Hey, Rod.
Yes.
I would like to be attuned.
Okay.
Fancy.
Well, I would like to take a card. Unless you put it down and my roll 20 is lacking, in which case I'll reload.
I thought I put it down. Where'd it go?
Oh. Dan, are we getting ready to hear a helicopter in the background?
There you are.
All right, go ahead.
I think we lost Dan for a moment.
Draw yourself another copy.
They're getting ready to land on him. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I figured he was probably going to mute for that. All right, what'd you get there, Jim?
I am trying to draw it, but it won't.
Won't let you?
There.
All right.
Hold on, I got there.
Oh, seriously?
That is what I drew. Yeah.
Seriously?
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I could really screw myself over now.
Oh, yes. And
Oh, no. My other one is Bring It On. So I could literally play seriously and then bring it on.
I don't remember what Cosm card I've got.
I will tell you. Tension mounts. Play at the start of a DSR before the drama card is flipped.
Oh, okay.
Reduce the number of rounds completed by 1. So, oh, we're gonna have a DSR. You can be like, tension mounts. And I'm like, yes, it does.
And what do we get for tension mounting
2 possibilities after the end of the DS.
after the tension?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But
Oh,
you know, which
anyway.
is most DSRs end up being towards the end of an act. So
It could be, although not always. Not always. Oh, I missed a thing. Where is my highlighter? There it is. I missed highlighting some of the DNs here, which I need to do so that I see them. I missed that, so they don't jump off the page if I. Okay, I only missed those 2. Sorry about that. And yes, I write in my books to help me write. So you're on the southern border, near the Shenzhen River. That is kind of the where you were told to go. The building, the address you were given, very worn. It is battered from the outside. Windows are appear to be boarded up, and that is what you notice as you're approaching.
Oh, well, obviously we just go in.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Great idea.
Okay.
That's right. So you're
So
not
we
real
sally
good on
forth.
sarcasm.
So for where you are going is has unfortunately, and it does appear to be a fairly kind of sturdy door. It looks like there's a broken keypad there.
Oh, it's only temporarily broken.
No, it's busted. Why, you want to see what you can do with it?
I'm sure we can figure out a way to get that back in working order.
Give me a fine test, Mark.
Fine, not computers.
Correct.
Okay.
So the keypad you realize is on like there's like a slide or something. You can slide it up, and behind it
Mm-hmm.
is a very sophisticated, state-of-the-art biometric panel.
Hmm.
Looks like you would need to place your right index finger while letting it scan your right iris for it, to kind of identify yourself or anyone, whoever's going to open the door.
Hmm.
Well, you know, you found it, so
You did. Why don't you all roll me a fine test?
Again?
Yeah.
like I said, you found it.
Nope.
How do I like a 16, Rod? Is that
I don't know. How do you like a 16?
am I doing do I want to do better?
Well, remember, I did say that because of the law of intrigue, sometimes I won't.
I know.
answer
But I'm asking the question and you're telling me you're not this is one of those sometimes.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
Ooh, 4. I'm assuming I'm a 4 away.
You're 4 or 6.
Yeah, I've got a 3. I gotta tell you, you know what? I can make it happen.
Make it happen.
I can support you if you want the 6.
I can do it on my own. I would. Yeah, I'll take your
can do
supporter
it.
though.
Let
I can
him
do
do
it. I can do it. Go ahead and support me.
Because
Yeah,
clearly, me pointing out something is completely bad and obvious to you made you look at something finer in detail.
What do we think about it? Well, you're not going to tell me.
I know. It's like old school RPGs.
It is old school.
Which is why Mark is willing to live with it for anyone who's not sure.
Oh yeah. No,
Would you feel a little more comfortable with the 25?
yeah, and I've got a willpower to do it. If you want to toss your hat in the ring and help out too, then
I've got a supporter too.
Okay.
A supporter, a willpower, a supporter. Okay.
Okay, we're at 25.
I'm just going to stand
Obviously-
back and watch all you guys point at the damn thing and figure it out.
Obviously, Holbeck and I are arguing about some sort of minor point, which leads you to something
Oh
else.
shit! Yeah, it's over this way.
All right.
No. He shouldn't go that way. He should go this way. No,
Thanks,
no.
guys. Appreciate
he
it.
should go this way.
Now,
Well,
just so
pulling
you're
the Bugs
aware,
Bunny.
Exactly.
I could have got a 28 out of this.
he could look. A 25 is really pretty good.
Yeah,
25 is pretty good.
25 is definitely good. But I'm not going to tell you what's going on because I don't need that check till much later. But it's just better to get it out of the way now so that it doesn't give anything away if you all fail.
Nice.
Whatever. Okay.
I know you got to keep them guessing sometimes. So you're going to try to open this place up.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing the biometrics, or do you prefer to hack it?
I have more confidence in my hacking than the biometrics. I would rather them not have my information.
I would like to help.
I love it when you help. Go ahead. Are we recording this?
Nope.
No, not.
You got your scrambler up.
Oh, we're still under that? Oh, you helped. Look at you.
Yeah, you said
Plus
for about
one.
an hour, right?
I get a +1.
Yeah, it was an hour. I wanted to make sure I wasn't cheating him because he did what he had to do to hit that outstanding.
All right, so I'll take the +1. How's a 22?
Oh yeah, you can easily get in, open the thing up. Door slides open. You can see the interior looks like an abandoned residence.
I would like to point out that they hid the keypad to get in here with a busted keypad. This is not an abandoned residence.
No, this is where you were told is the safe house for extraction.
Okay.
This place, yeah, it would be difficult. It's going to be difficult for folks to get in here generally.
All right, so I mean, entrez-vous, gentlemen.
Yep.
I look for a good drink.
Well, it's
I
an
look to see-
abandoned residence, so I'm afraid they did not leave booze behind, Jim.
Right, I understand, but that's why my find roll is so low.
Ah,
Because I just can't believe that they wouldn't leave alcohol here. It's just,
Yeah.
Are there any signs that anybody's been here recently?
no, but assuming you guys kind of go in quietly, stealthily, trying to figure out what's what. I would expect that Zaotek and Hobeck are moving more quietly than usual, which is why Zero Cool, when the door slides closed behind you, you hear a magnetic lock, almost completely silent, kind of lock the door behind you.
That's not
That was your
supposed to
fine
happen.
test, by the way. Which,
Oh,
if
so-
I had to do it when the door is like, oh, the door closed, roll a fine test, it's obvious. I obvious.
Do we have an access panel or something on the door in the inside so that I can unlock that sucker? Because, guys, I think that door locked behind us. This may not be what we think it is. This is not an abandoned residence. I'm telling you.
Are you trying to say that the
wait.
the
What's
council
the
sent us
worst
here
that
for
can happen?
something else?
It does not appear to be designed. This door appears to be designed to only open from the exterior. There's not like a panel here to get back out that you see. Unless, you know what? Not that you see. But if you guys want, you can roll fine. You can all look around.
Zaotek when Zaotek says that, Zero Cool just hangs his head. And he's like,
Exactly.
yeah, so not anymore.
What was it? What did Zaotek say that I missed?
Something along the lines of "all will be well."
Oh yes.
He put the curse on us. He said, what could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Exactly.
like I said, where's the booze?
All right, so if you guys are looking around for a panel or booze or whatever, go ahead. Did you already all roll your fine?
No.
Oh no.
I got a 15.
I did, and I still can't believe that there's no booze here. I'm literally going to start overturning boxes and
Stop
all
it.
kinds of things looking for booze. It has to be here.
You know what? I said fine, but that should have been evidence analysis. I am sorry.
Oh,
Does that change the number for anybody?
no.
Yeah, lower.
No.
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 I mean,
I'm
it's
still
point
at
lower on
15.
my end.
I mean,
But
I
I should
rolled.
say this: it does not change the result.
Yeah, no, it doesn't change the result.
That's also fine. That is also a good answer. All right.
I'm still at a 15.
I mean, I rolled a 1, so doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
It's okay. I'm going to change Mark's 15 to a 14 for you, Jim.
Woo! I helped.
So, Mark, are you satisfied with the 14? Only a standard success.
Do I get to know how far I'm off?
You could probably get there pretty easily. What are you at, a 14? Yeah, a basic bonus would get you to a good.
Okay. There's your
Anyway,
basic. There's your basic bonus.
Taco salad.
Because the door being locked behind us is making me nervous.
I was going to say the gas pouring in might make you more nervous.
That hasn't happened yet, Mike.
Yeah,
Wait for it.
I'll wait for it. Because, Admiral Akbar is ready to pop
Oh,
on
that's
that
right.
That's
Exactly.
on round 2.
Oh, round 2? Okay.
We're only in
right
round
there.
1.
We're in
Yeah, you have-
hyperspace right now, right?
Yeah, you have to wait for the full reveal.
That's right.
All right, Mark, couple things that you're able to quickly put together from the little clues you're seeing around this place.
Be right back.
Sure. There's like this kitchenette area of the entire place, and well, looking at it doesn't seem that well, there's the sink itself is not working, but there's some sort of almost unnoticeable vibration from that whole area around it. You'll notice that the refrigerator, the cord for it is kind of severed, but you can hear that it's clearly running. The the walls, now that you look around, seem almost like some sort of ballistic resistant material. And because you have the good success, you'll notice that the refrigerator door and some of the cabinets seem to be on the hinges of them look kind of strange.
Okay, we're about to get shot at by something coming from the
Lots
kitchen.
of little tiny dents in the wall. As you're looking around, you hear a speaker. There's a speaker somewhere in here. It says, "I am Cheng Wei. If you could sit down and have dinner, with whom would it be?"
Oh, we had a code word for this, didn't we?
You did. 3 Zhang, 4 Li. Yes.
3 Zhang, 4 Li.
The voice continues. Oh, hold on. Let me say goodnight to Cassie.
Good night, Cassie.
Good night, Cassie. Wait, no bed bugs? What?
Yeah, I did it. I muted.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the whole bed bug thing.
No, I did.
Whatever.
It's pretty quick.
You hand waved the bed bugs, dude. She's not going to sleep well tonight.
So Michael John is a little too old for this, but what I really like warms the deepest part of my dark heart, and it does it with
Bed bugs?
the baby, and it does it with the baby, and he started answering the same way she did when she was little. Absolutely love it. So, just makes my day. And of course, he's what couple, not quite 1.5, but every so often he'll pick up like a toy phone and just go, "Hello." So cute, funny little kid. The voice goes on. Identification confirmed. Elimination protocols initiated. You guys are not caught flat-footed because of your good success, Mark. The refrigerator and the cabinet doors open, revealing chain guns on articulating arms. As they fire upon you, a green tinted gas begins to flow into the room from the ventilation duct.
There's the gas.
So, let's do this.
I would have got that on an outstanding.
Whose right idea was this?
That's why when you're like gas, I'm like, not yet. I'm like, they're just gonna think I'm joking. Not yet.
I feel
This is
like
supposed to be a safe house. Whose idea was this?
I feel like Dan could almost play tension mounts very, very soon.
So what you're saying is,
You think?
I do think.
so what you're saying is,
Dan's like
we've been
DSRs are
betrayed.
only at the end. Rod's like, not always.
Not always. I was thinking that when he said that. I was like, oh, you did it to us. Stan's fault.
So yeah, there. You know what? Let's put a thing up here for a DSR because
I
I'm
discard.
assuming you guys are going to want to do something about the gas and the guns, etc.
And
You
I
know what?
discarded a step B.
Play it.
I know, Dan. I know. Give me a moment.
I'm just trying to get warm again, so bear with me. I'm muted.
Let's put that there.
What does mute have to do with you getting warm? And you know what? On second thought,
I
don't tell me.
I don't
The
want to know.
Because the truck is running, and I didn't want you guys having to listen to the truck run. I was trying to be nice, Bart.
You guys can see our chain guns here,
Yes.
the corners and behind you, right?
Yes.
So it's going to be probably. All right, I have good news. The DNs are going to be all different. So it is pretty obvious that with the guns exposed and everything else, the only place left, you don't have to do a find roll prior to the DSR, but before step A, because you got that vibration area by the sink, so you figure that's where the control panel is. So we'll be looking at lock picking.
Oh, I might have that.
To get the control panel open.
I do have that.
Then computers to manipulate the control panel to shut off the gas.
Got that.
Then probably another computer's test to deal with the guns. And finally, you got to figure out some way to get out that front door.
Go back up.
All right, and you're going to have 4, not 5 rounds to do this.
Yay!
Good thing I brought an axe for that door.
Who brought the C4?
I don't know that there is C4.
And we didn't get a law rocket.
A law rocket in here would probably kill you.
Not a good idea.
Especially with the gas. Who knows? It's probably an explosive glass.
You killed us, you arrogant ass. Now,
before we get started on our DSR at 9:06,
you want to take a break?
that would be judicious.
Dan can warm up.
Now, for those that are watching, we're not going to put up the "Be Right Back" sign, but we don't have cameras showing, so it doesn't really matter at the moment. So we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes, give or take.
Sweet.
Good.
Means you can't badmouth the fan the way we normally do on the break. They'll hear.
Oh.
Yeah,
Darn it.
they'll hear because I can't turn off the mics.
We love our fan.
That fan is the best. That fan might be me or Summer. I don't know.
I run to the restroom.
All right, I'll be right back.
I will be right back myself.
It's cold out there.
Yes, it is. About 28 degrees right now.
Is it? Hell,
Yeah.
it was 24 degrees here earlier when the sun was up.
Oh, God. That's just wrong.
Yeah, you guys can walk in a warm house to your bathroom. I had to walk across a cold parking lot.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah, I'm making money.
That's a good benefit.
Now I'm gonna try to eat this chicken taco salad from Moe's that they were calling about a minute ago.
Ah.
Your head down, you all right, Robert?
Yep, doing fine. Uh,
See, this is why you can't trust the good guys.
no.
All right. So who's not back yet?
I'm not back.
Okay.
Yeah, me neither.
I heard you guys bitching about the weather.
Yes.
Yeah, because I had to walk across a cold parking lot to get to the bathroom.
And it's cold.
It is.
So, I know we're live. I showed Summer, being as it was Michael John's birthday the other day.
It was. He turned 21.
Yep. I showed her a picture of, you had the whole family there together.
Who was this?
Summer.
Okay.
So I showed her the picture he had on Facebook of the whole family. I was like,
Yeah.
now you remember that one right there in the very front? Remember who she is? Because, first time someone went to Dragon Con, she was sitting there helping keep an eye on her kind of deal.
Oh, for helping with Cassie?
Yeah. She's like, she can't believe Cassie gotten as big as she's gotten.
Yep. She has. Yeah, Cassie is 14. Yeah, that is pretty much everybody, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got Michael John, by the way, is wearing. I think that was one of his birthday presents. That is the owl bear cap from Baldur's Gate 3,
Oh, okay.
which you love.
Oh,
And then standing next to me, the young kid is my brother's son, and that's my dad right behind him, the oldest guy in the room. But yeah, it was basically a between Christmas and New Year's, right? Since my nephew had never been over, so we had him over, and since my dad had come up, my nephew, by the way, had flown down from New York since my brother and sister-in-law had. Every 5 years, they take a vacation to Mexico and go to Zihuatanejo
Hmm.
because that is apparently my sister-in-law's favorite movie, from what my nephew said. But yeah, we have just about everybody in there.
Yeah, just take a moment. You realize how much time has flown.
And it flows so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, kind of, yeah. Anna had run over and she used her phone to time the picture and all, and I had it take two. I just realized I like it that if you kind of rock between the two, like the baby's turning his head to look to the side. So he's still the baby until June when Anna has her second one, which is also going to
oh
be.
wow.
Mm-hmm. She's expecting another boy. All right.
Congratulations, Grandpa.
I thought I had mentioned that like ages ago.
That she's expecting a second one?
Yeah.
I don't recall.
I don't remember you saying that.
I knew, but I don't know if it was because we had talked about it on this, or if we had just you and I had talked about it.
Yeah, and Anna's put posts up, so it's possible that you had seen that too.
Actually, no. That's what I saw Rachel's post where she was like, "I've been waiting so long to say it, but now I can finally say this," or something like that.
Say what?
That Anna was expecting a second.
Ah,
All right. I put some DNs up for here. I'm gonna put them actually right there, and I'm gonna move the card over.
I think we're all back now.
Are we? Let me
I
send
think
this.
so.
Yeah, I'm here.
I heard Jim, Robert, Mark. Oh, Mike. We're still missing Mike. My bad.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly say I've been missing them, Bob. Sorry. It's a great movie. Can't ever skip using that line when I can.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're set up for it, just that easy.
Yep.
Okay, somebody's playing music over the radio.
not it.
I don't hear anything.
No, it's the Milwaukee.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh, that's right. That's where that is. Let me get that.
Looks to me like I am going to be not helpful in this DSR.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking.
Well, I mean, there are gun
I mean, I
shooting
can.
guys.
I have
Sure.
some supporters. So.
I will attempt to go break those guns, but I don't know if that's going to work as well as I hope it would.
It probably won't work as well as you hope it would.
No, especially when you're talking about chain guns.
I made it.
Were you worried you weren't going to get back, Mike?
Well, there was a dog I had to step over because she's sleeping at the door because she's all, yeah, 10, 12, 10, 14, 16.
14 or 16, yeah.
Gotcha.
So Unfortunately, it is lots of computers. Makes me sad. Um, Good news, you guys will be the heroes on this one.
Oh, that's nice.
It is. It is nice, right?
I think I'd rather be the villain on a DSR.
Yeah, probably, Jim. All right, so here we go. I assume you guys are all ready.
Sure.
Yep.
Four round DSR. Take cover. Armor bonuses from cover are doubled this round. Oof, man, that card is huge. That's what she said. Let's make that much smaller.
That's not what she said.
I'm sorry to hear that for you, Dan.
Making it smaller? I don't know. No woman in the world wants you to make it smaller.
Oh no, I said that's huge.
Yeah, but you said let's make it smaller, and I said ain't no woman said that.
Oh, I see. I forgot I said that part. Okay. All right. So the villains, meaning those guns, are going to fire at you guys first. We have B and D, so no progress, but you can try the lock picking for a card. And how well do these things fire?
I have lockpicking. Does anybody else have lockpicking?
Yeah.
Okay,
But I mean, a 9 is what I got on my lock picking.
that's all I got. So you
I
feel
can-
free to take a stab at it if you want. I got other things I can do.
Well, if it's just for a card, I'd just rather defend.
All right. You want to defend?
Yeah,
and approved is defend. You can defend now.
All right. Well, I mean,
You still get the +1.
yep,
Unfortunately.
I get 8 point.
Ew.
I'm also going to defend,
Okay.
but it's going to be heroic, and I'm going to make it look like I'm putting myself in front of other people so that they don't get hit.
And don't forget you have the gas coming out of this vent high above.
That I can't do a lot about.
No.
Well, there's a control panel. I'm going to see if I can do something about that.
Okay.
Unless I can. Well, I may try two things. I may try to do two things. Is everybody else defending?
It looks like
No, I'm not, because I was
I
going
am
to try
not
to foreshadow.
yeah. Yeah. All right. So these guns are going to fire at 1, 2, 3. Excuse me.
Salute.
Thank you.
Bless you. I'm figuring out who the guns are going to be firing at. All right, this one. Good news. And the third one.
I suppose I should clear those buffs that we got because we don't have them now.
Yes, definitely all buffs should be cleared. And
Unbuffed.
And
For
shot.
me.
all right.
Sometimes for
And I'm assuming everybody did whatever wound removal they want to do before we got to this house.
Correct.
Didn't think we had anybody that was
Well,
wounded.
Mike had a wound.
No,
that
yeah,
you
Yeah,
took care
but
of.
I took care of that right after.
All right.
Yeah.
My
So
wound.
here are the shots coming from our gun. 1, 2, 3. Each of them is going to take a -2. And we're going to hope we get some hits. So our first one, Shimamura and Zaotek. Oof.
Oh,
Did not have come up as unskilled, but it's okay. Let me, I will fix that so it won't do that again. Okay.
that would be a good hit.
A good hit for
Zontek.
Shimamura, an 18 against your dodge. I think is also a good hit. Did we lose Rob?
Yes.
18.
No, sorry. I'm just thinking. Yes.
Okay. All right. So Zaotek 19 damage, and for Shimamura 17 damage. Any soak?
Okay.
Yeah, it's for Zotec.
I'm gonna try to soak.
All right. I have Zaotek's possibility. Nom nom nom.
Give me a moment. I'll
Gotta find a button.
how do more possibilities work on this, if I remember correctly,
Yeah.
right?
They are
Okay.
just fine for soaking. Not a problem.
Yeah.
Ouch.
That's not so bueno.
That is not how you do that there, Zotec.
Yes, I make it.
Okay.
Because it was only one wound, so.
Okay.
Boosted.
Oof. Well, you are hoping to get 2 possibilities at the start of this DSR.
Oh, yeah.
At the
All
end.
right. I took care of the 2. I was taking 2 wounds. That's why
Yeah.
I kind of went.
All right, the second one, and I did roll these randomly, by the way. Shimamura and Hobek, a 13 against your dodge.
Still unskilled.
Yeah, but that's okay because it didn't roll a 20. And when you click the button to line up the rolls, which is what I do, if it doesn't have the modifier, it's already tied into as soon as that little appears.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good hit against Hobek.
All right.
Actually, sorry, it's not good because I totally defended.
Okay.
Sorry.
Only 15 then if it's not a good hit.
Okay, then that's shock.
13 for Shimamura.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit your dodge?
Yes.
All right, so only a standard hit, I think. So 15 damage.
Yes.
Which
15 damage.
I think that might be a wound.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to yet again have to try to reality out of that.
Yep, I will give you a moment to do that.
Oh, well, I'm rolling. I'll give you, oh yes, I definitely do it. There you go.
Well done.
All right. And the last for Hobek and Zero Cool. That's probably a miss.
Yes.
It's a
That is in fact a miss.
standard hit on me, so I'll take some more shock.
Okay. All right. So
Standard even with your +2?
Hobek got shot twice, and Toshiro did not get targeted. So I'm afraid there's no approved defense there, huh?
Yep.
Womp womp. All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
It
it's a
happens.
standard. It's a standard with my +1 because I rolled so low there. Damn,
Okay.
if I'd have gotten a +2, then it would have been a miss.
that's right. It's a 2 that gave you a +1.
Yep.
All right. Ed, Shimamura, Zaotek. What would you like to do about all these horrible, horrible things happening?
I am going to try to foreshadow.
Okay, go for it.
And it's already built in. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on, and even though it's gonna suck to use this last possibility,
Oof.
I think it's critical for us to actually do
It really is.
so.
I hope you get what you need.
I do too.
So you put it as a
What?
roll, but that's a roll of a 24, which is +8 to your skill, so you're at a 16. Which is
at least allows me to rearrange.
Yep.
So,
all right. So you draw 3 and put them in order. Ed and Zaotek.
Blessing dexterity.
All right, blessing dexterity. Go for dexterity.
Apparently, hold on.
oh no, this.
Hold on a
sucks.
second. Hold on. I gotta remember if they're starred perks or not.
I mean, you're a 4-case contradiction, right?
I'm almost certain he is.
Oh no, yes, but I am not multi-actioning, so I'm not using the gene mod, which is not a start perk.
Hmm.
So I escape the disconnect. Maybe.
Now
You don't have
we're
any
on
starred
stage,
perks?
right?
Well, I am not using the thing, even though it is a
You're not using the tool, and it's not.
I'm not. That's
so
correct.
I think you're okay. So you
Think-
barely hit the DN.
Yeah.
Which means he's going to fail versus me.
I fail first, but I give a +1 to everyone else for 3 rounds.
All right, and take a tiny bit of shock.
Yes.
I'm sure it's worth.
Ow.
All right, Mark. I think that just leaves you.
Yeah, can I slow one of the guns?
No, because they don't have a willpower to target.
Fair. Okay, then I'm going to focus on this control panel and see if I can shut them down that way. I'm going to try and hack into this control panel and try and get control of one or more of the guns.
So that is step C on your
Okay.
DSR.
Okay, so I can't affect the guns outside of the DSR, which is fine.
Not you can eventually, but it's
Not yet.
Yeah, just not yet.
And nobody did the lock picking then?
No.
We didn't have a step A.
Okay.
So you could attempt
Well, they
it
get a
for the
card.
card.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Nobody did the lock picking with the card. Well, I'll try. I'll try for the card. Heartbreaker.
Did you put your +1 to your dex in your thingy
I did.
for the blessing?
Yes, because hang on, let me make sure that it mathed. Because my lock picking is currently at 10.
And you should get it. It just didn't take it.
Huh. Yeah, my lock
some-
picking is currently at 10. I don't know why I didn't take it. So that's
Sometimes
one
when you
higher.
put
So
it
it is
in-
10. So I got the card.
With the sheet, sometimes you put it in, you have to tab around it. It'll change.
Okay.
So you're saying you hit a 10?
Yes.
All right, so that draws you a card. All right, I am trying to find a thing. Bear with me. I need to see if everybody is impacted by this horrible, horrible thing that's happening.
I picked up a second wind in case anybody's interested.
I assume pool.
Yeah. Go ahead and pull things.
Hero.
I also pulled a hero.
All right. So I have good news. At the end of the round, that gas, that very toxic gas, gives each of you a wound.
Ooh.
Good
We
news,
had no way of
everyone.
stopping that. We're just getting a wound. That's like an auto wound going to happen.
You can soak it.
It is an auto wound. Damn.
It is. I mean, it's coming out of that vent real heavy. You want to do something about that, like getting out of the room.
We're working on it. I'm soaking that. I don't want that.
I'm afraid for one of you, you're stuck taking it.
Yeah, I'm stuck.
I soaked it.
Okay.
I can at least heal that one, Robert.
When
Okay.
you're not busy with the DSR.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. After the fact, so your wound being healed is predicated on me surviving. Just remember that.
I know.
All right. So that is the end of our first round. Robert, you want to drop that next card?
Yep.
See, nobody cares. Ugh, critical problem.
This
Oh,
is
but
the
that-
best card.
Oh, Jesus.
That's
not good.
game. No, that is not good at all.
Well,
Oh,
it gets
look.
it gets
The
an A
first
for
card
us.
would have been much worse.
It does get you an A. That is technically correct.
Yes. That's the main reason I dropped that one.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Means
Dan,
we
are
know
you
what
lock picking or am I?
Well, I think
Oh,
the guns are going to end up shooting at you guys first, right?
Villains
Yeah.
go first, don't they? I thought.
Yeah,
Are we on that?
we're
we're heroes
line.
right now.
Oh, we're on the hero line this time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, but when it comes around, Dan, are you lock picking or am I lock picking?
You have a wound?
No, I did not.
But I'll let you, because I did take a wound.
Okay, so you assist and I'll lock pick.
Yep, I'll assist.
Cool.
So worst case scenario is you have to restart completely if you fail this step A. Could be worse, right?
Oh, we have to restart. Oh no.
Right. All right, so
Well, I mean, Rod did say he wanted us to finish this up.
That's,
it is
yeah,
true.
auto
I mean-
wounds are not written in the book. I'm just gonna kill them all. Get this over with.
All right, so let's see who these guns are shooting at this time. We're gonna have Toshiro and Zaotek for gun number 1. Gun number 2. Oh, that's only gonna shoot at you, Hoback.
Okay.
And Zero Cool and Toshiro on the last one. So right there, so you guys did not copy and paste. There it is. So let's, you know what? Let's shoot the shit. Shit being you guys in this case. That's 1, 2, 3. All right, so I am shooting at Toshiro and Zaotek. No one's defending. What is the approved action, by the way? Any multi-action for approved, in case that matters to anybody. So, all right, so here we go. Toshiro and Zaotek. 14 on dodge.
That's going to be just a standard for me.
Standard for me also.
All right, standard is 15 damage.
Let's see, 15.
Yeah, this may be one of the more lethal traps you guys have seen.
Yeah.
And incidentally, it's why I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get that assassin's attack card in and make it anything like this.
Yeah.
Let's see, I can't
This is
see
the assassin's attack.
This is assassination attack.
Yeah.
So that's a 3 points less. That'd be 2 shock, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't
Hold on.
adjust to see the card. So
Point under your toughness,
yeah, it's 3 points under my toughness.
1 shock. Under your toughness is 1 shock.
All right.
We have someone soaking. I think that's probably going to be you, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one, Hobeck, 12 dodge.
I make it.
12 dodge is standard, so that's another 15, so that's going to be more shock.
Okay. And the last for Toshiro and Zero Cool, only a 10.
Dodged again.
So miss. So miss on Toshiro.
Is it? Oh, I thought your dodge was a 9.
My dodge is an 11.
Oh. That's a bummer. I mean, congratulations. Okay. Whoops. I didn't mean to roll that damage. I was clearing out the extra windows I had already opened to roll. So that was all of them. The gas is still coming out of this vent.
Somebody plug that damn vent.
You know, there are like living things here, like couches and stuff. It's supposed to look like an abandoned living space. So there are like couch cushions and things like that. Someone could give it a shot.
I'm busy
I will-
lockpicking.
I will attempt to do that.
How would you? What skill will you be using to do that, Jim?
I feel like I'm going to just take a pillow and shove it as hard as possible into the thing.
All right, let's call that
Profession, interior decorator.
survival.
Survival?
Yeah, can you get it
Trying
the
to
right,
survive.
lock the gas, etc. It's not going to be strength. That's too easy.
I don't know why he asked you that, Jim, if you already knew what he was going to tell you had to use.
No, it was I had it narrowed down to a couple different things depending on what he said.
All of them not strength.
Yeah, well, that's part. Yeah. All right, go for it, Jim.
I did.
He did.
All right.
Someone
All right.
else can help
Believe it
him.
or not, you think you have it in there. It's not airtight, you know, because only the DSR fixes that. But you know, it's definitely slowing it down quite a bit. All right, who's next after Hoback?
I'm going to try to assist with the lock picking.
All right, roll to assist. All right, Mark, you're gonna have a +1 when you go for it.
Nice.
Are you gonna go for it now since you got the +1, or are you gonna wait for a different sort of blessing?
I don't know what else we got going on.
Well, you can only go for one. I'm gonna bless mine next probably, but
yeah,
you only get a plus
but
one.
lockpicking is Dex. It's already.
You're not getting anything from me for this round. So
Yeah, so let's just pick that lock.
All right, go for it.
I have picked that lock.
You have. Step A is completed. All right, Chief. Not with Pecker left.
I'm going to bless mind.
And because I know you want a card, what's your
Yes,
thing?
and I'm going to try to follow Hobeck's because he's short. I'm a little taller, so I'm going to get the places.
Yeah, believe it or not, you think at this point he's probably gotten the best he can do without finishing the DSR.
Ah, darn it.
Yeah, it was super easy to do. I mean, you block it with a cushion. That's why I was like, it doesn't need to be strength because you're looking at a stupid DN of low.
Gotcha.
You kind of just declare you're doing it.
Yeah, but it's fun to make people worry.
Hey, stand that dining room table up in front of that
Well,
gun.
to be fair, Rod still wanted me to roll a die. I could have rolled a 1.
You could have, yeah, absolutely.
In which he would have been like, "Oh, you accidentally made the hole bigger."
You get it in there, you get it in there, but you're not sure what the whole cushion idea is anyway, and and you've disconnected.
Okay, here, I got something for you, Rod.
What's that?
Could I whip the barrel of one of these guns, grapple it, and try to not wound it necessarily, but give it a negative for trying to shoot because I'm trying to grab onto the barrel, essentially.
If you do that, why wouldn't you just touch up time?
Because I'm trying to bless mine too.
Oh, I would touch up time now and bless mine next round before he goes, but that's me.
You know what? That makes sense. This might be 2 in a row.
I mean, if you,
I know. What am I going to start doing to you come February, huh?
We're gonna the first one has been the number 1 because it shot me twice.
Okay, I'm calling this the number 1 gun.
Sure, number 1 gun. Let's touch time. Do I need to make a cold shot or anything like that, or am I just gonna? I'm just gonna give you some bad rolls. That's what I'm gonna do.
stop doing that.
That is only a standard.
That is a standard, but it is a 14 damage. I can't do anything about it right now.
Only a 14 damage?
14 and ignores armor.
Yeah, I mean, it is tough. It doesn't have armor built into it. So, there's, some rust on it. Whoever, someone needs to probably clean it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It does not take shock, and it was not enough to seriously damage it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if you survive the bullet wounds, you'll take a staph infection.
Yeah.
All right.
At this point, yes.
No, that was not. Robert, you have not gone yet, have you?
Right, and I am now doing my foreshadowing.
Oh, he's trying another one.
Oh, no.
Okay,
I
let it go, but your call.
Huh? I'm
too.
gonna let it go.
Yeah.
No, I don't have possibilities to do it, so I'm ducking for any cover I can find.
What card do you have out?
Hard for you last round, by the way.
Supporter.
Talking to me?
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry, Dan. Yeah, probably drama. I think you start with.
Yeah, it's the drama or the hero. I thought it said the hero.
Oh, did you? Okay.
No, it's the same thing. It's whatever Mark put out because he said he put the same card out I did.
Yeah, it was.
I got a hero.
Okay.
It was a hero.
I would have assumed if he was doing a hero, you were doing the drama.
No, he said he was putting a hero.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have a supporter if you want to trade.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Okay.
This is going to be. We only got 3 rounds left, so yeah.
I know. So I'll use the hero to try to possibility this up.
Okay. Go for it.
Okay. That's a 15.
That's good. So you draw.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't, there's unless there are 2 supporters out there, nothing's going to get me over 20. But that gives me an ability to rearrange again. So let me draw one more card.
Yep. And then you're all pooling. Did anyone hear multi-action successfully?
Uh,
I
Yeah.
think Mike tried, but I don't think he did it.
yeah, it wasn't gonna work. I just
Oh,
touched
okay.
it.
So no.
Yeah.
If only you could rush a miracle.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
We know
thank
why you
you.
can't, right? Everyone knows why you can't rush a miracle.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bad miracle.
You try to rush a miracle, you get a lousy miracle.
Okay, Rod, do you want the next card?
Yes, please.
Okay, it was good that I made that foreshadowing.
Oof, it really was.
Nice.
Because this is round 3. Remember, you only have 4 rounds to do this.
Right.
By the way, you'll be happy to know, because you slowed the gas last round, you did not take another wound.
Woohoo!
Oh, and we're going first. Oh, yay!
You guys
I
are going
will-
first with attack and maneuver.
I
A-C-D.
will go for the blessing of the mind.
I will wait for that patiently.
I was about to ask Mark if you wanted to go. Later round, but Mike was clearly waiting to get on that.
Oh, ugly rolls. That at least gets us a +1. Yeah, because
I have a 12 mind, so don't.
Yeah.
Don't.
+1's a +1.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I mean,
and
I could
Rod,
get you
drama.
I could get you a supporter.
I
Would that
use
take
my
you to
supporter.
good?
Oh no, I would wait for it to for his rolls.
Yeah. Let's see what I
Okay.
roll.
Yeah. Rod, drama for my
Drama,
card.
I heard you. I got it there. So,
Okay.
Mark, you're going to be going for 3. Oh, hold on.
Did we got 1 point for mind?
What?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're going, I assume, for all computers,
Oh yeah.
and you're trying for 3 steps. So we're doing this at a -4,
Yep.
and you have to hit the 14.
Yep.
Okay.
And if anybody wants to assist him, they got to do the same, right?
Yes.
Pretty much.
I would honestly,
Y'all keep your rolls in your pockets.
yeah. I have a backup plan, so if anyone else,
Y'all keep your rolls in your pockets.
if anyone
It's
else
more
has
dangerous to me than
computers-
anything else.
Yeah, as I say, if anyone has a computers, hold off anyway, because then even if he fails, I can play the backup plan and we can still try.
All right, here we go. Out of the gate.
Yeah, look at that. Bam. All right, so the guns kind of all go, the gas stops flowing. You hear a tiny little clicking sound, and the door is now unlocked.
I jab my finger at it. Get that door.
Yeah, you're all free to go.
So we've been betrayed.
So whose bright idea was it to come to the safe house?
I flip off the cameras as we walk out.
Hold on. First, each of you should draw 2 Conwell possibilities. I will read that for you,
Appreciate it.
Dan.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Yeah, and Pacifica possibilities. And, okay, the token thing did not work for me.
Worked for me.
Yeah, but I don't have a...
You picked up 2.
Those were the 2 he already had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it deals with
Why?
because it'll deal with where you are and the control of his token and his sheet and everything like that.
Now it did. I did not have I keep a mini on or a token that looks like this, and I then try to line up really well so that you guys can't notice it, but I have an aura on it that only the GM can see to remind me where it is.
Nice.
Yeah, but I had forgotten to put it on this page.
Ah.
That's why I got no player specified. And I was like, all right, did everyone get their 2 possibilities?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So you open the door and might be a little bit surprised to see a number of security agents standing there who look like they were coming to probably, clean up after you guys, meaning drag out the corpses. And their eyes go wide and they start shooting. So I am not going to draw a new card. We're just going to continue exactly in the round where we are. Because you got out of there pretty quick. And that lets 3 of you actually act this round. Rather than let's reset
cool.
reset pools and screw you guys. because it's terrible, right?
I'm
So,
going to biodensity then, seeing this.
yep, hold on. So there are a bunch of security troopers outside the building.
While you're doing that, I've not done anything this round.
I know.
So I am going to do an awareness
All right.
to try to bolster our defenses.
Okay. So you're going for awareness, and Toshiro was going for biodensity.
Correct.
And I lose shock.
So both of you can start your tests.
Oh, wait, no. Take that back. Awareness.
I'm going for 2 of them.
I know, Jim.
Okay, I fail at the awareness, so I took my shock.
2 more shock. I think you've taken a good amount of shock from these. Oh no, you've spent resources. I guess.
Yeah, I've spent resources.
And don't forget, you are disfavored on this attack, Jim. Because of the situation, attacks by mobs on either side are disfavored this round. It must be all that gas floating out of the room and clouding everything. That's probably why.
So for kind of a possibility, is a psionic ability considered a possibility or an up?
I think that's going to be an up, but let's double check. There you go.
Yeah, sorry, it's kind of.
That's okay. Oh yeah, you can't see from there. They do not.
It's an up.
It is only an up.
All right, use one of my regular ones then. I'm gonna use it a possibility.
Okay, so I'll drop that. I will delete that.
Mod. Last roll looks like a 4.
So you had an 11, Jim, which is a standard hit.
20.
20.
I may have gotten madder inside that room.
Yeah, you did.
Well, and it's only appropriate because I was wondering how I was going to work out in my head that I just took a wound, so I'm going to be charging the first enemy possible, and there were no enemies in the room, and then the door opened. So literally, that's the first thing I did was run out the room and swing an axe.
I know.
But I didn't get vengeance on it because they didn't do it to me.
Nope, they did not. I was surprised, honestly, that you didn't just go try to, kill the guns with your axe.
I didn't think I was going to be able to do enough.
You do have to do a good amount, but with your axe, you kind of can. Especially once it hits you, you're vengeful. F you, gun! Is that everybody?
I'm done, yeah.
All right. So.
Okay. Let me give you the next card.
Well, hold on. My guys go.
Oh, that's right.
And let's see. They are. You know what? You're the only one in the doorway. You just killed 2 guys, didn't you, Jim?
I think the answer is yes.
Oh yeah, the answer is 1.
Sorry, I was doing it. Yes. I was saying my attack was approved, so I'm drawing a card first.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, you can draw a card. You can all pool cards, and then
I guess the coup.
Yeah, give me 1 second. All right. So one of them is gonna throw a grenade at you, Jim.
Okay.
With how does the 6 compare to your trick?
To my trick?
Yeah, I wasn't actually throwing a grenade.
That's a standard.
All right, so you can become vulnerable, and I don't have any of those tokens on this board, so I gotta go get them.
Have we now switched over to the villain side of things?
No. You guys are still going to be on the hero line here. So, and then I think there's just going to be the other guy. You know what? He's just going to call you short and make fun of you. Ooh, that's pretty good.
12. 12 is good.
Excellent. So we'll make you very, and make you stymied as well. And then the other 2 guys are just going to shoot. So And the other by other two, I mean there's some
2 groups. Yeah,
cooperative action. Yeah. Ooh, 22.
you can be outstanding.
I can be outstanding, and I will be outstanding. Ooh, 24 damage. That's pretty good. That was this guy right here. I'll mark him for you, Jim.
Thanks, because I'm gonna have to soak that actually.
Target acquired.
No, okay. Then I don't need to mark him.
No, well,
I was trying to think of the vengeful. I'm trying to help you out here, Jim. I wanna
I know,
If
but
he
I already have
doesn't
2
soak it all,
wounds
he's still
on.
vengeful.
I already have 2 wounds on, and you're trying to do 2 more, so that I can't allow.
Can you take 4 wounds?
No,
Oh,
not yet.
I thought
I
you
don't
had
have.
braided your beard all nicely.
I will as soon as I have the experience points to do that.
Okay. By the way, is your camera like locked or something? Looks like you've fallen asleep.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the second time I've seen it do that, but
Think it's time to grab a sleeping Jim. We'll just put that now. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right, how's your?
Just turned it off.
no, I don't know why. That it's the second time the camera's just gone to sleep. So, all right. Am I already stymied for that one?
Not technically, no. Oh yeah, yes, because that was the taunt from previous. So yeah, you are. Right, it didn't stymie you. The taunt when guy called you, "Hey, shorty."
Yep, that's fine. I'm just putting that on before I forget.
Oof,
Ugh.
that's terrible.
Yeah, because that's gonna make me do something about it too. And I don't.
We've got cards to trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got this though. I can boost. We just got 2 possibilities.
I was gonna say there's a supporter on the table. If Dan wants to play it,
Yeah, if you need it, I'll play it.
you'll only then take 1 wound.
Yeah, that's better.
That puts you at 3, right?
Yeah.
And now you can be angry at this guy, and there's somebody else about to shoot you.
Fair.
Oof! Oh my gosh, the dice all of a sudden have turned hot.
Clearly.
So, yeah.
No, it's just that they're rolling on Jim.
Both, Mark. Like you always say, both is good.
All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave that on the table as I attempt to soak that one.
Here comes some card play. I bet.
Is this your critical moment, Jim? Not dying?
I don't have the cards to make this a critical moment.
Oh, okay. Well.
Would you like a hero?
I got possibilities first.
Okay.
I also have another supporter if you need it.
Oh, he's
and an action.
You're at 3 wounds currently before taking this,
Yes.
and 26 for you is 2 wounds or 3.
26 is 2.
So you basically you need to hit the 20. So keep 1 in the tank.
No, he just needs 2 wounds gone. That's 15.
No, yeah, you're trying to give me 2 wounds.
And you're currently at 3 wounds already, right?
Correct. So I just need to soak
3.
2 wounds.
Oh, yeah. He needs to soak them both.
I need to soak both.
Why are
wounds.
you stymied, Hobet?
Because he stymied me first.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he has to hit a 20. Math hard.
Actually, 15.
No, a 15 result does it.
Yeah.
I soaked 2 wounds with that.
You lucky bastard. Okay. So this is the only guy who you're vengeful against. All right. I believe that's everything. Robert, now you're going to pass me a card?
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. That first set of wounds that was a 26, Jim, was disfavored, so he didn't get to re-roll that 10. So take back the 2 possibilities. We'll just kind of roll it and use the first set of resources spent on the hit, the one thing that was a hit. So right? Because that 25 would not have been a 25.
I don't understand.
So
Attached to
yours
the
wasn't.
saber. Mhm.
yeah. So the pot. So you did not need to soak that, right? Because he had a 19 to hit you, which I think is what, only a good.
On a dodge? A
Yeah.
19 still outstanding.
Oh, it was. Okay, never mind. The game state is not corrupted.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
dodge is super low.
Apparently. All right. What first law? Damage caused by tech constructs, which we don't have, so we are going to ignore that. Oh man, could you imagine if that had come up while you were still in the room?
Yes, that was the
Oh.
first card that would have come up.
Yeah, that would have been very bad.
Yeah.
So they're going to go first, and then you guys are going to be fatigued. The approved action is defend.
And there go first.
Yeah.
All right. Before any cards get played, hold on. First, I'm going to play this leadership.
Okay. He's trying to inspire you guys before he dies.
Here, Mike, you can have that card.
Okay.
Then I'm going to draw some cards.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to see if I do need a critical limit later.
Well, I thought you might defend since you're the only one in the doorway.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm going to see what my cards were.
We're all just going to hold you up in front of the doorway like a nice pool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not enough to really help.
No, I don't think so. So, since you are about to be targeted, are you gonna defend or not?
I honestly don't know if it's going to be enough to do it anyway. Between the being very vulnerable already and having such a low dodge.
True, and because of the stymied, it's your anything that rolls a 3 or higher, a 3 or lower is just still a 1.
Right.
So you can always do I'm gonna hope I make it and I'm okay.
Yep.
You know what? You're looking for a lamp post to hide behind right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with it and see what happens.
Okay. 1, 2. Well, they're all just gonna straight up shoot at you.
Sure.
Because you're pretty lethal. Probably gonna put you down, I suspect.
Yep. What's your base damage?
I rolled snake eyes, so 16.
Okay. So that's shock.
All right. How much shock have you taken from the other things?
I'm at now 10 of 10.
Okay, so the next shot is putting you down, but you're hoping.
No, because I'm a berserker and I don't go down by shock. unless I fail a spirit test.
You want to fail the spirit. You want to take shock and fail the spirit test. A 13.
13 is a good.
A good. 16.
All right, that would normally put me at over. So let me see what the.
Because your toughness is.
My toughness is a 12, so it's not a wound.
That's 2 shock. So you are still stymied as well.
All right, but instead makes a spirit roll at the start of each turn thereafter. So that's 2.
15, I think, is what do we say? A good or a standard?
Is a good.
All right, I'm just gonna. I should have just had all of this prepared to shoot you. 16, 2 more shock, which you're gonna ignore at the moment.
Yep.
And the last one at 21, I think, is outstanding.
That is outstanding.
And that is 18.
I am still standing.
All right. So you guys start your turn, Jim. Roll. See if you're conscious.
It is a spirit check.
And you're stymied.
And I'm stymied. And
does
I'm
he
wounded.
have to take this roll first, or can we buff him before he
Start a
starts?
turn.
To take
No,
this roll?
start of the turn, so since
Okay.
we all start, that's why I asked for it now.
Okay. No.
Yeah. All right. Good news. You're unconscious.
Correct.
I grab a hold of him and hold him up in the door.
Yeah, you see him. He goes. There's blood flying. Then you hear just like the one of the longest hails of steady gunfire you've heard before he goes ugh and falls down. All right. Who would like to go?
Well, I was going to relieve pain if you were still up, but
Well, that would technically wake him up.
It would.
I have.
That's true.
It
I
might
have
not
a.
be good for him though.
Right.
I have a second wind if you want it.
Still may not be good.
Oh, we can. There's all kinds of things that are going to
Problem
happen
is
here.
the 3 wounds. That's the issue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You need someone who can heal you, which I don't think you have.
I mean, I got first aid, but that's
No, I mean that's healing.
Right. That's not
Yeah, but
healing
it
in this
takes
fight.
time.
All right, so who would like to do a thing?
Time out. Hold on. Give us about 10 minutes.
okay. You guys go to your corner. We're going to go to ours. We'll be right back.
No,
Okay.
Mark, what you do is you walk forward and go, I close the door. I push him out of the way and I close the door. It locked. Okay, guys, let's rest. What about Zao? What about Zao?
All right, we got this. Defend was the thing. We're going. Oh, we should be fatigued, right?
Yes, go ahead, everyone. Push that fatigue button.
I'm just going to ignore that.
Except Hobeck.
You can push the button, see what happens. It knocks you back out.
He wakes up. He knocks out.
It flashed KO at me. What do you
Unless,
know?
unless somebody stops me, I'll grab his ankle, drag him inside, and kick the door shut.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not actually going to lock.
I don't care, as long as it's shut and nobody's being seen.
Oh no, we need to go out and take care of them.
Oh yeah, we're leaving.
Going to open the door and shoot into it or start lobbing grenades or something.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
All right. So Zolotech is going to go out.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to bless dexterity.
I think I've seen this movie. Wasn't it like Young Guns?
And I'm going to taunt that guy. Taunt that guy.
That's funny, Dan. Yeah, it kind of is Young Guns.
I have good news for you, Mike. I'm unconscious, so I'm not a viable target, so you don't have to take the -4 on me.
See, there's silver linings all over the place with this one.
Look at that.
Wow.
So it's going to be an outstanding for both. That dude's going to take an outstanding taunting.
What do you know? He finally rolls really well on an outstanding when I'm not there to benefit from it.
Pretty much.
That's the law. That's the law of Jim, Rod.
The question is, let's see. We got a 32. I'd have to roll well on something.
I got a hero if you want to take a stab at it.
Got a hero. Well, yeah. So you got a hero.
It's a drama.
We've got a drama, and I got a possibility. So yeah, here. Why don't I trade you the? I'll give you an action if you want to just drop it on the ground, Mark.
There you go.
No modifier. Last roll was a 32.
44.
44.
Over the possibility, or is Dan going to trade you the drama? We have lost iPhone, by the way, so I don't.
I'm here.
I see him.
Okay. I did not see. Oh, there's an arrow. It's off to the side. Okay.
Hey, Dan, I'm going to give you the second chance here.
Okay.
It's on the table.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll roll the drama.
Yep.
And I'm taking it you're going to be the one playing the glory if it goes through, right?
That'd be correct. So I've got that in my plan.
Well, it's going.
There we go.
Boom.
Are you going to put the possibility on it to make it even better?
No.
All right. And
I believe the highest number we've ever seen is what, 104?
It's 103, I think.
103, 104.
I remember
That's
Matt
right.
Jordan hitting a 104.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Zootech witnesses his own charging out into.
He tells everybody about.
Yeah, all on Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
All right, each of
And
you.
that guy is really taunted.
Each of you can draw a card and a possibility.
It does include me, right?
It does. And Dan, your card. Oh, it was the setback.
Okay.
You might want to play that next round. And you are taunting one of these guys, I think.
Yep.
Was that all you were doing, or were you multi? Was there multi stuff in there?
It was the blessing too. So everyone gets a +2 dexterity for 10.
Okay.
I'm on.
You taunt the guy. He steps forward, bashes his head into something, and knocks himself unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, good news, guys. All you got to do is hit him. Of course, you take your turn without getting shot by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
14 people. You actually, Jim, you took a trick, a taunt, and then 14 full auto shots, basically. Technically not 14 because of the +1 on a bunch of those, but damn. That was a huge hail of gunfire.
Yup.
All right, Zootech, I think you're all done.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
I'm happily surprised I lived through it. I may not have stood through it, but I lived through it.
Yep. And you are now under glory for the rest of the book. Or your character slide, whichever comes first. All right, who's next? Are you still going to try to relieve pain, Robert?
Well, I think some of us, after the fatigue, probably needs it.
Everyone's taking a bunch of shock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But, you know.
I'm going to have to do it. So,
Okay.
But before I do that, I'm going to give us all a rally.
Okay.
Jeez.
So discard however many you want from your hand.
But the big thing is you immediately refill your hand.
Yeah. So Dan, you have hero, reconnect, and setback. Are you getting rid of any of those?
Hero, reconnect, and setback.
Yeah. No one's disconnected.
Yeah, I mean,
cards are out.
Yeah, get rid of the reconnect, I guess.
All right. So then you're going to draw 4 cards. Because the hand limit is currently 6. So
I'm discarding that one.
Yep, you received an attuned. Ooh, you got a transfer. Congratulations.
Hand limit is 6 right now?
It is. No, 5.
No,
5.
it's
It
still
should be
5.
5.
I
It should be
said
5, yeah.
So somebody else here who has not drawn yet.
I have not.
Okay.
Somehow I
Take that
got
second chance,
extra.
'cause I took one too many, so you should take that one.
I'm getting rid of those two because I somehow got too many.
All right. So yeah, hand limit is 5. Sorry, I said 6. It's been a long time, and I'm tired. So you have
understand.
power, transfer, and attuned added to your hand, Dan.
All right. Okay, they're in my hand. They're not in my folio, so I can't play the attuned yet. All right.
Not yet. And as bad as things are going, do you really want to play that attuned? Just something to think about.
Oh, you know he does.
All right.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, play it.
Well, you don't want to play it in the middle of the fight, probably.
Okay.
You
All right.
sure?
I'm going to go on and give you the action so that we heal 3 shock.
But that only gets you to a 14. I believe you have to get to a 15 to heal 3.
No, it's a difficulty of 8.
Yeah, but
Standard
remember,
difficulty is an 8.
you already built the +2 in, remember?
Yes.
He's going up to a 14. What's that got to do with?
Yeah, that gets you to a 14.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
I'll keep the card.
It's been 5 weeks.
Yeah.
So, no worries. All right. But everyone heals 2 shock, so that helps. And hold back.
That does.
You've heard the song Highway to the Danger Zone, right?
Yup.
What would you like to do about that?
There's
Assuming you don't want to wait for let everybody else go first. You guys want to save the second wind so that when he gets KO'd the second time, he can play that and get back up again.
I got a card for you, Jim. When we get the pool of card, I got a card for you.
Oh, I got a card. I got a card for me too when I get. Anyway, I'm getting up and I'm going after those two guys.
These
Now
two.
you can be vengeful.
Yes. Well,
can you only be vengeful if you only target him?
I mean, it should be yes that I should only be, but
Didn't everybody kill him?
no, only so many people gave me wounds.
This guy was the last one to give him wounds.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I just went down with.
Yeah.
So if you want to target this guy, you're up.
Nope. I'm gonna take them both. I need less guns on the field.
I'm just trying to give you some.
Too many guns on the dance floor.
Yeah.
I've not watched that in a very long time.
And I am still stymied.
Too many dicks on the dance floor. Too many dicks. Wow.
There's a second chance rolling
There's a
around.
second chance on the table from Dan.
Yeah.
I don't know. Dan might want to keep the second chance.
I don't know. Dan, are you going to keep the second chance?
I don't recall pulling the second chance, so.
I
Yes.
traded to you.
It got traded to you.
Oh, okay, then yeah, he can use it.
Here, then Dan can have that.
Backup
What-
plan.
Okay.
Wow.
I was gonna say, what's
It's
that?
currently what's in. It's currently what's in my pool.
Okay. No.
Hell of a trade. Hell of a trade.
All right. Don't roll a 1 a second time, Jim. That would be terrible.
He did not.
You did not.
They
You
can
don't
die.
try to put that out into the world. So a 10 is a standard hit. How much damage do you do?
Right now,
Enough.
22.
All right. So that drops it.
Blam.
And this goes down and that goes down. All right. So, hey, look, your conditions, they've gone away. Ed Dillinger and Toshiro.
I'm going to go out the opposite direction of Hobek because I can't see where everybody's at, and
Yeah.
I guess if there's two close together.
Yeah, you'd have to you'll have to run.
I'll take the first one. Not too close
Here's
together.
one guy by himself where
I'll
you
go
don't
to
have
him.
to run.
So I'll go out to him, and I will telekinetic strike and punch him.
Go for it.
So -2.
It is a -2, yes.
Yep. Boy, I got to do it. How's the 10 look on? Well,
His defense is a 10. So a 10 would be a hit.
yeah, but I got to check that. I think it's 1 point lower because of the unarmed. So I guess do I don't have a hero or anything, do I?
Yeah, currently have coup de grace.
All right, so I guess spend a possibility.
Okay.
I
I know you're spending a regular.
Mike, you've got an adrenaline. You can just give him the adrenaline to hit.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
give you the adrenaline to hit.
So yeah, add
I'll-
the adrenaline, which will at least give me a hit.
Okay.
I'll take the backup plan.
And I was passing that over to you because I knew how the world was working.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. That's still just a standard hit, right?
13 is still a standard hit, yes.
All right, so it's 15 points without any rolling.
15 against. Is there any armor piercing on that?
No.
All right, then he will take 2 shock.
Then I will play the coup de grace to go ahead and add a BD.
All right, go for it. I starting to get a little bit of a cough.
I think that did it.
Oh yeah,
I
that
think
did.
so. Yeah.
Just barely. All right, I believe
No,
that.
I meant did it as far as rolling. I didn't see the results yet.
Oh, 25 is your final result.
You did well.
I'm like just barely, because understatement is a fun poetic device.
13.
All right, I'm gonna trick 3.
Okay. So -4.
Yes, sir.
Go for it.
And I absolutely have candy coming for you.
Ooh, tastes terrible. I feel I'm starting to a bit of a tickle.
I think that's enough. I think the trick's an 8, right?
Their trick is an 8. So yeah, these 3, begin yelling something in Chinese and flee the field. And this guy's like, "Get back here!"
Eh.
Uh,
Hobeck just hefts a bloody axe and looks at him, breathing heavily.
Bleeding
Oh,
heavily? Yes.
Rod,
yes.
get Jim's picture right now.
Yeah. Ah, too late. I
Oh,
didn't have the snipping tool ready.
damn it.
Yeah, because they would have been like, "Hey, here's that," because he had that kind of like, "I'm doing this some sort of
Had that
sexy
arm all the
pose.
way up.
Oh, hey, yeah. Let me
He's
send.
like, fuck.
All right. That was you guys went second. I believe that's all of you. Robert, you want to send me that last card?
Yes. Not really. But I will. Here you go.
Bug rush.
And
Damn.
because
Go ahead.
because they are a mob, they're using mob tactics, aren't they?
Well, they're down to one now.
There's no one left to use the combined action bonus anyway.
Oh, okay. Then not worrying about it.
They'll go. They'll be very ineffectual shooting at Hobeck, and then you guys can all surge.
Are they running?
Well, I'm still going to answer the surge, and then we're going to call it.
Okay.
All right, and Pan Pacifica is what realm we're in, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so really don't need to roll.
Do you have you have 0 contradictions, correct?
Correct.
Okay. But I need rolls from other people.
Yeah, but the villains go first. You want them now?
Yeah, because he already shot and missed.
He literally shot and missed me.
Oh, did he? You already did?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and we call it. You guys take him out. I need a good spot. I don't have a good spot for those, unfortunately, on this size board. All right, but there are a number of dead guys here. There's also you guys can get out of town. What would you all like to do?
These guys have radio.
Radio? What, are you kidding? That primitive technology? Why would you radio?
I know, because I'm a primitive. I've heard of these dead things called radios.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of intel we can scrounge on that might help us?
I don't know. What are your ideas?
Well, mine is to
Find
drag
out
their
who's
bodies
afraid
back
of.
in the building and reset the trap.
Well, I mean, they're dead, so I don't know that the trap's going to do anything to them.
No, it's
No,
really
but
gonna
it'll
come
get
to
the
retrieve
people
bodies.
coming after them.
Maybe. I mean, just dragging them in there might make it look like they, got killed from those guns. Except for the people who are clearly sliced, but,
Yeah, I mean,
I get it. If you'd like, Mark, you can give me evidence analysis. Or computers, or better yet, both.
You want both? Okay.
Yeah, give me the computers first.
Well, before we get too much further as well, Rod,
Do you want to have him ask for first aid before he takes his time on the computers?
no, first I would like to inspire us.
Okay.
Nice.
Kovac explains to everyone how he almost gave his life.
And we
No,
all
I just-
agree that he
I
almost
just
gave his
point
life.
to all of the bullet holes.
So I will recover 3 shock.
Is there a master plan?
Yes, there is.
Are you doing it?
Yes, I am.
All right, go ahead and drop that too.
Hold on. I'm just finding it. There you go.
This is base, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I got a 21 on the computers. And then you want an evidence analysis after?
Yes, please.
Computers
just gives you data, right? Evidence analysis is what are you doing with it?
I'll play the action and get to 16.
Okay.
What do I think about a 16?
You're fine.
Was I good on a 13 or does a 16?
You have an outstanding and a good. You're good.
Okay.
Plus, we're going to be at the end of the scene and you're going to lose cards anyway.
Check.
So,
Which is why I wanted to play the Inspire before you said that.
Nice. Well done. Well done, Jim. Well done.
We can
Uh,
pop out the attune too before we do that.
okay. I will go ahead and drop that and draw for you a tech supremacy. Play when drawn. So from now on, you guys get to deal with tech supremacy, which that actually hurts you more than anybody else. Well, you and one other. So
Hurt who? What's this?
whenever you fail or get a standard success on any mystic ability, you take backlash.
And we don't get anything for it.
Oh, okay. Nothing.
You get a smile from the GM.
Yeah.
Joy.
I did say you didn't want to play it. I hadn't looked in the deck, but
I mean, it is what it is.
the early released, the Cosm cards that got released earlier weren't as tough as the Cosm cards that got released later.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with that because Pan Pacifica, Darkhold, Aurora, they're terrible places.
They should be.
They should, right? They should be. This is the guy. So, are you also take care of the first aid on him now before we say, "Hey,
Yes.
the theme"? Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, we got. How many people are going to first aid before we move on?
I would like 2 of these removed, please.
Okay. How many do you have at the moment?
I have 3 total.
-3.
Oh, and your mind should be
Boom.
back to
You're all
normal
good.
now.
Wow.
Mine back to 0.
Yep. All the
And,
blessings should be gone.
Yeah. Let me fix my toughness too. I got a wound. If we have time to get rid of it.
Do you want to roll for first aid?
Ooh.
You're supposed to be helping me, not making the hole bigger. I mean, what the hell are you doing?
I thought I was fixing you. Held that thought. Oh, am I not first aiding you? You're first aiding yourself?
I mean, you just rolled a 1 on the first aid, so
Yeah.
I figured that was for me.
It was, but hang on.
I don't have.
I do.
Have first aid.
I got a second chance. So, hang on.
Hey, Jim, he healed all
There.
your.
Oh,
With that 21.
I can't heal the one that's been there too long.
Correct.
Oh yeah.
He can only heal ones that have been there in the last
Yep. And I
hour
would need
or
first
whatever.
aid also.
thank you for the
Okay.
heal.
You're welcome. How many wounds do you have?
Just one. Uno.
See, he tried to heal
I'll
that
keep
last
it.
one. Wow.
I'll keep it. You're fine. I'll keep it.
I am not fine.
I don't think we have another second chance anywhere.
I don't think you do.
I am a starred perk.
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on. No, I do not.
You have
thought
something
I did.
in your mind, Mark?
No, I'm AI.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mum.
So how many reconnects you want?
Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on, and then we'll talk about when you can roll.
Okay.
I'll wait till you're under stress. How about that?
Of course you will.
Stress building a little. I mean, when I say something like that, one hopes. So their phones, you kind of can tap into their phones. Couple of things. First, one of their phones has it shows the directions that they used to get here. So you could basically just drag the line up and
Navigate back home.
navigate to their base. There seems to be some sort of encrypted communication that they've received telling them to come here, and it does have pictures of each of you guys, like dossiers. It's very brief, and you suspect that there would probably be more on whatever system they're using back at their base. There are keys in their pockets, and you realize that that you would need these keys to avoid setting off the any automated door defenses at their base. So you can pretty easily kind of head back to where they came from and try to figure out who the hell sent them here to you.
Konoha. We know who sent them.
Oh, we've been double crossed.
Of course we have.
I mean,
We
you're
should- we should-
I know.
But we should confirm it.
Yes,
I mean, in Pan Pacific,
Well,
it's not
but
really a
who-
double cross. It's just
Who
dealing with who
did
sent
double
us.
cross us?
Yeah.
The
So I'm
person
gonna.
who gave us the information about this safe house.
What's that?
Yeah, there's possibilities there. Konoha himself or our
No,
contact.
I think it was our original contact.
He's all, hey, go to the safe house. It's a safe house. No, it's full of machine guns.
Oh, it's full of machine guns.
So, yeah, you're double crossed. I mean, assuming you're going to go get the details and figure out exactly who.
Yeah.
With what you had gotten with the evidence analysis, you're able to get in the door without setting things off. You don't have to worry about the lockpicking or computers roll. And the computers roll I needed was for when you came here.
Okay.
So it is the communications when you kind of decrypt them are from Etoni Taga to this group.
Yeah.
And there's a number of things that are going to be of interest to you.
Now we're shooting him in the head when we see him again.
First, you are deemed no longer useful and have been tagged for elimination. It shows that there's some information apparently from Delphi Council files that says your position in Operation Eris was recorded as a failure, and apparently you were labeled as turncoats and rogue agents. The date on this is only a couple days after you were recruited. Which
So we're going to make sure that information goes to him? Huh?
Wait, there's more.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
It gets better.
You can find some digitally altered videos of some of the encounters you guys have had. And it shows like a lot of your enemies in it have been like some really amazing deep fakes where you're just fighting civilians and killing them. With the exception of the one where you guys are actually fighting the Team Motley, the other Storm Knight team, and kicking their asses, that's unmodified. But all the rest where you're like fighting against any bad guys, those have been altered to make it look like you're all the bad guys. So ultimately, not only have you been betrayed, but the Delphi Council, you can draw the conclusion, Mark, has no idea of your involvement with Operation Eris. You've, in fact, not been working for the Delphi Council this entire time. And as you're kind of working through the last of those files, a wall safe or something opens up, and this thing pops out and is going to start shooting at you guys. 1032, I think we can take a JD-210 security robot. What do you guys think?
We got it.
The good news is, hey, we don't have to worry about you guys using the villains line anymore.
Oh, look at that.
That is so thoughtful.
You sure?
Of you.
Are you sure about that? Because I mean, Delphi Council already thinks we're bad guys.
I mean, there's significant evidence that you are bad guys. I mean, you've killed civilians, you've killed Storm Knights, you've planted a Stella, and none of this with the permission of the Delphi Council.
So, do we go back and work for Ryuchi now?
That's my idea. I'm like, okay.
Well, first, let's deal with the JD-210.
You wanted your worst nightmare? You just got it, Delphi Council. Check.
I mean, Tony Taga, as you just said, you were going to kill him. He has set you up really good.
Oh yeah, no, we're shooting him in the head.
He has set us up to bomb.
Well, in case you guys wanted to, I mean, we do have a hacker here to go through and clean those
Oh,
files
Mark,
up.
why don't you go ahead and see if you reconnect, or if
He
you
bit
start,
our like.
see if you start this fight disconnected, or if you've reconnected in the meantime.
Tony Taga bit our like.
He is not great.
Oh, I'm not saying we can keep his ass alive. I just meant if you wanted to let the Delphi
look at that.
Council know.
I think you needed. What
do I need?
I'm looking.
Because if we're not in a fight, I can play cards.
It is. That's why I said it's before the fight. And it's also technically before the end of the scene. Because you guys did play that whole assassin card.
Well,
The
I
idea
got the
for you,
supporter
right?
still, don't I?
Hmm?
I said I got a supporter still, don't I?
I don't know.
Yeah, I do too.
Meaning if you needed it.
But he's played it, you're good. Right, Mark? That's
Okay.
a bonus for you, I think.
What? No, the idea? That's
Yeah.
an up.
Oh, and up. So go ahead, roll the up. There's always a chance you only roll a 1 and need their help.
I've done it.
All right, you're fine.
Okay.
You're good. All right, so we have a JD 210. Bike food, none of you are on vehicles, so we're going to ignore that. Approved as attack and intimidate. You guys will all go first. And JD 210 is. This is only a standard encounter. Approved action, attack and intimidate. So he is telling you, you have 5, put your weapons on the ground, you have 5 seconds to comply.
I'd like to pull out a 50 cal, put it on the roof of the car, and shoot him.
Well, you're not in a car, you're in a little apartment. And I don't know where you're keeping that 50 cal. Did you stick it in your prison pocket?
Hey, I don't know where RoboCop had the 50 cal either, but he pulled it out and put it on the hood of the car.
Yeah, you're not RoboCop, sir. I know RoboCop. You're no RoboCop.
I'm going to go on and use awareness
Okay.
again to attempt. Okay, so it's just the base level, which is fine.
Okay, so +1.
Yeah. And then I'm going to move out of the room since the door didn't close on.
Oh, no. This thing is like blocking your exit.
Oh, it's blocking the exit.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, this is your assassin Cosm card or whatever it was called.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Which is why you didn't just get all the information off their phone, because I got to get the card in somehow. And this.
Copy.
All right, Shimawara is all done. Your defenses have gone up. Who is next? Attack and intimidate. Have you guys faced one of these before? I think you have.
I think we fought one.
Early, I think we did.
I believe so.
Remember.
Who would like to go next?
I'm just shooting him.
Okay. That is a good hit.
Oh, dang it.
All right, so blink, 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 off the body of the robot.
I'm just going to go ahead and increase my density.
Go for it. You did technically successfully test, though, to attack, Mark, so it does draw you a card.
Yeah, that's all I was looking for.
That's not so good, Dan.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take some shock, I guess.
Okay, we have Zautek and Hobecker left.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch time. So walk me up there.
Ah, brave soul.
Mm-hmm.
This ignores armor too, doesn't it?
Yeah, it ignores all armor. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible.
I'm gonna need you to roll slightly better, Mike.
No,
better than a 6.
that is a standard because his right.
It goes against dodge decks.
No, it goes against dot. That's a
so
good.
it is a good.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to boost it.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get more after this.
There's the outstanding.
That is outstanding.
2 dice
Ignoring
and his
armor.
base
What's terrible about this?
15. What?
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get a card.
So
get a card.
Mike, I don't know if you remember the last fight we had against the JD 210.
I did the same thing, didn't I?
You did. For rounds.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
terrible. Pull back. What would you like to do? You gonna just go up and smash it?
Yep.
Go for it.
Big smash.
Yeah. Problem is I just had all my wounds healed, so I won't do quite as much damage.
Oh, see? Okay, now we're complaining about the first aid.
No, I'm not. I'm not complaining at all.
That is gonna be a miss, Jim.
Oh, it's unarmed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a 9 you're targeting.
Go
Well,
for it. You got a
I-
bunch.
I do, and I don't want to be vulnerable, so it's kind of
Even better.
a win-win.
There you go.
So you are one off the outstanding. If
Yeah.
only you are not wounded. All right, so go ahead, give me some damage there, Jim.
But at least I stymie it.
No, he's stymied when damaged. He's not taking any
fair.
damage.
Okay.
That's not enough.
He's gonna take a point of shock.
He doesn't take shock.
Correct.
Oh, piss. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
But
at least going to draw me a card.
well, at least that is your consolation prize. You have gotten a card. All right. So now it goes, and approved actions, attack and intimidate, are actually bad for you guys. So the intimidate is going, you have 5 seconds to comply, which means I am going to intimidate all of you without taking any multi-target penalties.
Mm-hmm.
And the approved action, he begins targeting all weapons, which means he's going to fire all sorts of things without any multi-action penalties. So he's attacking and intimidate. So he's doing all of this for a simple -2.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to suck pretty bad because he's intimidating all of you and firing his twin chain guns and grenade launcher all at the same time, all for a -2 because attack and intimidate are both improved. So
This is gonna suck.
yes, it will. The good news for you guys up here is he's only targeting the people in the back because you're too close. Congratulations. So what does that do again? I haven't not looked at that electric defense field in a long time.
More suckage.
Yeah, it is. I think it does the which book is it? I know where it is. Hold on. I gotta read the actual text for it. That should be.
What's our bonus to our defense right now?
1.
Okay.
It
Not
is
enough.
not. Thank you, Mark. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, he's got this EMP or whatever, the electric field, which I think is an automatic when someone hits him. They take damage from him also in melee or something. So let's double check that.
Gonna be happy you got first aided again.
Yes, the electric defense field. When he's hit in close combat, he just basically free action tries to hit you with the thing. So I have for you, Zaotek, 12.
That'll miss because you're going against melee.
Yeah.
Thank you. +1.
And he missed you as well. Okay. But we got to remember, when you guys melee him, he just goes and tries to buzz you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing is just so bad. So his intimidate is much lower than the fire combat. So that's what I'm going to roll. I'm
Maybe
surprised
should have slowed him.
Not a living creature.
That doesn't matter. Just needs a willpower or a will spirit.
All right. Does an 8 intimidate anybody? I don't think it does.
Standard.
Standard for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, slow decreases a living being's speed.
Does it say living being?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
That's a bummer. I think you're the only one then who was intimidated, right? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a freaking giant robot with grenade launchers and chain guns. Yeah,
And
I'm
you know what?
intimidated.
It would make sense that you would be. I need Mark you to discard your glory. That first one. Discard. Yep. Card number 2 in your hand. Because he's scary. And then that was a total roll of +5 with -2, so +3 for all his targeting stuff. So the twin chain guns at Shimamura and Toshiro. What did I just say? The math was 5, 3, 4. 17 to hit Shimamura and Toshiro.
15,
17.
17. That will be a good success for me.
Is he not targeting me?
Not with those. You're getting
Okay.
the which is going to be a
That dodge.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I said 17.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be a good.
Oh, you're right, Mark. You're right, Mark. It does include you. It is all 3 because it said target everybody without them.
Yeah.
But I complied. I didn't have any weapons in hand.
Guilt by association.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, remember, neither did the other guy, the first guy at the beginning of RoboCop. He had no weapons and got shot out the window. So
That's a minor
I'm
bug.
afraid your argument is overruled.
No. He's just a minor bug.
Yeah, a minor bug. So how did a 17 look against each of you?
Damage wise?
Standard Mark, 15 for you. Toshiro, 17.
Was good.
That's going to be a wound.
24 for Toshiro.
Ugh.
And you said the 17 was the standard for you as well, Robert?
It's good for me, so it's a wound.
On a good, it's
And so
that's only the 1 wound, right? Yeah.
1 wound.
Okay.
But
Hold on.
We
We want to record where you guys are because remember, you can't get damaged twice by the same guy. So we want to figure out the highest package of damage you guys are taking before you start to
Okay.
the grenade as well.
Okay.
So each of you kind of hold that in your brain for a second while we do math on what was it he had? He had rolled +5.
6
It's
points of
irrelevant
bonus.
for me.
So the missile weapons is only a 15.
Standard.
Standard.
All right. So standard. Dan, 6.
Yeah. Standard.
All right. So the standard is 16. So I think.
Same.
Okay.
Same.
So
6 points higher for on the 24 is what? Wound? 2 shock?
Wound, 2 shock. Yeah. So you have a wound and 2 shock incoming. Mark, you have.
I just took shock on both of them.
The 16 was only a shock?
Yep. I have toughness 12.
Okay. So you only took 2 shock from all of that. You don't take 2 shock from each.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Right? Because remember, it specifically, whenever you attack someone twice, you get the better of the damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You successfully.
soaked.
You did. And Toshiro, I could see, was also soaking, I assume, with the Kanoa.
Yes, please. And I don't know how much longer I have. They just called a.
It's okay. It's 10:48. I had assumed we'd be done, but attack and intimidate both came up, and that made for a really friggin' long turn. All right, Dan, what do you want to pull? Your setback?
Sure, we'll pull the setback.
I mean,
you should play it.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying.
After the card comes up, let's see what the card is.
Comes up. All right, everybody else pulls a card. You're gonna love this one. Mark, let's go steal. If a player describes how their character's taking a creative action, any skill test based on mind are favored this round. The villain goes first, and then after that, you guys are going to search.
Are we still inside the building?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's blocking the exit.
Yep.
Okay.
So he is going to go. Are you playing that setback now?
Yes.
Okay. So when you play that setback, you'll notice that he has. I'm basically giving you kind of his weak spot on the back of the robot. He kind of begins turning. You're not sure why, but it means that he will only have an armor of 2 this turn instead of his normal armor of 10. So we'll give that to you kind of as an automatic. So that weak spot is really for any of you who want to target it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
He is going to go first with maneuver and trick, and I think he'll just launch a grenade at you guys in the back. A 10, I think, misses your dodges at the moment.
Correct.
Yes, correct.
Ugh, that grenade was a dud. Well, he was set back. All right, why don't you guys, 3 of you, give me surges if you are required to. All right, no disconnections. Who would like to go first? Dan, you want to go first since you're about to go?
Yeah. Hold on.
Move it back up top.
Copy that.
Oh, he's copying, guys.
All right. So, wait a minute. I hit the wrong button, didn't I?
I don't know. What were you trying to do?
Trying to hit bones for. I thought I hit the wrong thing.
You did. You hit heat shield.
Good
There's
news.
bones spurs.
A 1 is still a 1.
Huh? Oh, I did.
Yeah.
And the base camp too would help out.
So we'll just.
Copy that. We'll do.
But you did move into melee.
Yep.
Good news, you didn't hit him, so you don't have to worry about his electronic defense field. All right. You're heading out. Are you like basically heading out for the evening?
I gotta wait for them to finish doing what they got, but I've got a few more minutes.
It's imminent. Roger.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
All right. I touch him. Don't
Okay.
suck.
Oh,
Hey.
suck.
I didn't suck.
You did not suck, and
Now,
I will
here's-
have that for you as soon
Ugh.
as we're done. If you have not destroyed me,
He didn't
This-
suck either.
This is the.
this is an outstanding.
This is outstanding.
Okay. So give me your. You want to roll well.
So don't suck. Against your toughness of 14? No, 15.
All right. It takes a wound.
Ah,
We're gonna
That changes that him trying to hit you to a 20.
move up to the
Mhm.
so that turns it into a good.
Oh,
Oh,
did it
still
really?
Stays a good. Yeah.
Oh, stays a good. Okay. 17 AP4 when he shocks you back.
Ah, okay. That's a wound.
A wound. All right. I will.
So we will. Okay.
All right. Shimamura, Ed, Hobeck. Weak spot is exposed at the moment.
But
gave
it
it a
only
wound.
dropped it by 2, right?
It dropped
No,
it
it dropped it
to
to
it.
2 from 10.
10 down
Oh.
to 2. So it drops it by 8.
Armor 17.
Yeah.
Or 17 with armor. Toughness.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if anybody's gonna put a condition on it.
I'm gonna try to trick it.
Okay.
I can't remember if we can or not.
I don't think you can.
Well,
Oh
it's
no,
gotta
tricky can. It's
ignore.
intimidate
Yeah.
and taunt. I don't think you can
yeah.
intimidate it.
And I'm going to pull my katana and look to go toward its weak spot in hopes that it will turn and
Understood. Go
expose
for it.
itself.
Sorry.
So that's a 15.
15 against its trick.
17.
It's a good success.
Oh, is it?
I thought his trick was
okay, then
17.
I am making.
Oh, hold on. Its trick is.
Yeah.
It has different defenses, doesn't it? I looked at the wrong thing. Oof, that is not
Okay.
in there.
Then let me go on and I will use a possibility because I want to
I understand.
try to.
Trying to set it up for Hobeck to do some damage.
Exactly.
Go for it. Well, that's still enough to get
Really?
there. It's going to be vulnerable.
Yeah. It's going to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. I just need. Oh, no. I didn't
I think it's
load
okay,
that.
that's correct.
Okay. So, yes, that's it.
All right. Ed Hobeck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and maneuver it.
You don't want to shoot? Yeah. Remember, don't you have? Do you have the?
I have, yeah, but I got comrades in melee with it.
Yeah, but the odds of hitting them are pretty small. And
You-
Hobeck said before, don't worry.
Who you calling small?
Right. Up to you.
Sure. I
Well-
said what I said. I'm gonna maneuver it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go for
I
it.
think he's more worried about hitting Toshiro and Ziotek.
The odds are. It's
I'm
maneuver.
short. Hang on.
Yeah, you are. Hmm.
They didn't take my 14. I don't know what happened there. There we
There it
go.
goes. Good success.
I assume you're going to change it to a very vulnerable.
Absolutely.
All right.
And stymied.
Was that a good success?
18.
13 versus
Oh,
18.
yeah.
Oh no.
Well, you're right. Okay. All right, Jim.
I all out attack.
That's what I want to hear. So +8.
I got you healing. Take your shock. Just kill it.
I don't have that ability. That's probably something I need to do. Maybe.
All right. That is outstanding. 2 bonus dice. So a 22, that is going to wound him. Now it is.
Then I
Hold
flirt.
on. Hold on. It has its electronic defense field.
But that's fine.
But you also stymied it, which
Yes.
Has been issued for your location.
you very stymied. So I want to put those things in before I roll this.
Understood.
+4. I think an 11 misses you.
It's against my melee? Yeah, that's a miss.
All right.
Although, yeah. All right.
You should all pull cards. Who's flurry?
Me.
All right, go for flurry
Draw a card first.
and pull.
Oh wait, no. No, it was
I get a
maneuver and
card. I
trick.
maneuvered.
Yeah,
I maneuvered.
Okay.
I get a
Oh,
card.
yeah. It was the maneuver and
Yeah, Robert should get the cards.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
you didn't see Mike's reminder in the chat.
No.
I'm pulling that card. All right, cool. All right, that worked well enough. I will do it again.
If you feel. Are 3 off the outstanding, Jim.
I have an adrenaline pooled if you would like it.
I would.
There you go. Give you anything you want.
Card I pulled should have been a good girl. Grazie.
Ooh, that was a good trade.
All right, so another outstanding, Jim.
Yep.
24 is another wound.
24.
Almost
How
two.
how far off are you?
Like
So
17.
it was the 22 is the
3
wound.
off.
So it's 3 off.
Do you
If
want to try a coup de grace?
I thought you had. Okay.
Registration across.
trying to think of what card I played the first round because I flurried that I got from this round.
Hmm?
Did I forget to pull a card the first round, or did I already play one?
Oh, this should have been round 2.
This is round 2. Didn't somebody also?
You don't have any cards to trade.
Yeah.
All right. So he tries to shock you back. Technically, that's an 11, which we know is a miss. Dan, were you pulling your hero, I assume?
Yeah,
Or-
I'll pull the hero.
I mean, you have a transfer and a willpower otherwise.
Okay, then hero.
Yeah. But, Jim, you did wound it. So it does have 3 wounds at this point.
Yep. I think it's got 2 more.
Yep. All right. That was you guys. That was him. Yep. You've all pulled cards. You then flurried. Here we go. Round 3. Law of adaptation. You might not disconnect, even if you disconnect. The heroes go first and flurry.
Nice.
So he has not started his turn, so that weak spot is still exposed until his turn.
Hey, round 3 of me doing it in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going down this round.
Almost certainly. That's it. Yep. Let's save a little bit of time. Take your second attack, Jim, while you're busy hitting the button there.
Sure.
Will.
That 25 is a wound. And then,
Wounds in.
no end then. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a gap for your door. I'll check it.
Can't hit you. Oof. 12 is going to miss him. Actually, no, it won't. It's a standard hit.
Yeah, I need it to be bigger though.
Get a little tighter.
Let me do it because I get 2 attacks. Let me do it. He's
Yeah,
got
well,
one
wait,
left.
wait.
Please, let
Hold
me do
on,
it.
hold on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
thing is, I have a supporter.
No.
I know.
What they're saying is, I said, hey, go ahead, figuring Jim might put it down. But Mike is pointing out, wait, before we spend resources, let me do my thing. That's a good point, Mike.
Hey, am I coming to base to take the ladies home?
So, go ahead.
Dude.
Try it a second time, Mike. You can see if you can do it.
Hold on. But, Mike, I have for you. Ugh, miss.
Nice.
Try it again,
Come
Mike.
on. Bite the light.
There you go. Back right.
Right in the soft spot.
Okay, that's still
That's better.
outstanding.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
No. No, we're dropping that. We're dropping that on there. We can't let this go.
Okay. Review and
You're
six.
gonna roll a 1. You know you're gonna roll
Back
a
to the
1.
3. Suck it.
All right, Mike. I want to officially say that's exactly how it happened the last time.
No.
Okay.
I got
all right,
4
Rob.
rolls on it before it finally worked.
Jim, I have a supporter.
You don't need it now.
You don't need it.
No, that was his
Okay.
5th wound. It
Oh,
hasn't gone down.
Okay.
So
So
you
then-
won at the border.
but that supporter is only going to make it a good for me,
Yeah.
and I don't think I think I need the outstanding because I'm only doing my base is 18 plus 1 dice.
Unless you roll well on the
You want a
bonus.
drama?
Right.
You have a card to trade for drama?
I do, but I've got 4 possibilities here. Let me just.
There you go. That's how you do that.
Son of a gun.
You wanted it so.
Well, it's so bad.
8. Let's roll 2.
That's an outstanding, Jim.
Yeah, there we go.
Now it goes down.
So bad at touch time.
The thing is, it's a good miracle. This is the perfect
Oh,
thing.
it's great. It's great. It's great.
Except when Zog
All right,
get cast.
each of you, before we finish up, each of you should grab 2 Conwa possibilities.
Okay.
And I am going to grab those for you, Dan.
Thank you.
And it is 11:05. That's where we're going to pause. So, and then we'll do the card thing next week when hopefully Dan is it's a little easier for him.
Well, it might be, it might not be.
That's why I said hopefully. Who knows? We'll see.
All
So,
right. We're all good.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on.
Thank you, Dan.
Well, thank you for joining us. If you want to join us again this Saturday for our Julia Reincarnate, and hopefully things will work out. We can jump back in this next week. Remember, we're in this adventure called life together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week. In summary, you can kill the feed by just hitting the button and turning it off.